Hello everybody, welcome back to Hologram. We're playing Digimon World 2. If either Lucas or I look like we're very far into the game, don't worry about it.
Don't look too far into it.
We got a little bit too obsessive about playing.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
in regards to a few changes, we decided to use the frame skips because what we've learned with playing this game is that it is unbearably slow in battles, in movement, not in the dungeons. Dungeons are fine, but when your character's just moving around in cutscenes, would you
That is
please?
slow.
Now it's just like play saluting animation, move away, move in place, move back in place, salute animation, and then they start talking. And they move at a snail's pace. Of course they
Let's
do.
not forget that every single time at a certain point they will ask for your ID whether you go in or out inside the
yes.
fucking base.
Yeah, there's a point in the game where that happens too. Because you know, everybody likes
Security.
that.
Salute. Hello. Hi. How are you doing? Goodbye.
It's
Yeah,
kind
basic-
of funny how everyone has to salute everyone always.
Always, forever, till the end of time. Do. Well, due to, work, I am definitely the furthest behind to everyone. Sorry about that. But I will pick up, hopefully.
Actually,
We'll see. Shh. No one asked you, Han. I love you too.
then again, cringe, not gonna lie. Anyway,
Let's be honest here. You should be used to it by now with me.
I am. That's why I'm calling it out whenever I hear it.
Right.
So,
I'm technically not any further ahead than when we stopped the stream, other than that I accidentally finished the web domain because I wasn't paying attention to what I was doing.
that's fine.
Oh, okay.
It's fine.
There's not much in terms of story. Like it's like,
Yeah.
you're in my domain now. I will attack. No, you won't. You will not attack the city. And then everything happens again.
Yeah,
As always.
the guy in the web domain was more along the lines of, "You're weak. I'm gonna fight you."
No, I will punch
And-
you first, and then he does.
And
And then you kill him.
Yeah, Kobold
And then I
totally
punched him.
kicked his ass.
I don't have them in my party right now, but I have. Well, I guess one of them is in the party because I just DNA'd them and they're babies again.
And
But
then
I
they
have
die.
some DP for Digimon now, so I have been playing. I just haven't been progressing the story.
And I've been progressing the story because I've been wanting to get higher returns, I guess, like bigger XP returns. But
Yes.
because of that, I went a little bit too far, I guess. I'm basically I am on File Island in the first game's place.
Oh,
Yes.
So Digimon's house looks very different now.
Oh. I guess if you two end up finishing way before either of us do, you can actually do the patch versions.
I mean, if I finish the game before any of you do, I'll just go back to Digimon World 1 and do medals again.
That's not a bad idea. Whilst we're playing 2, you're just playing 1 again. It's just like, oh, you guys want to see how 1's going? Just look at Oleg's screen.
Just,
So
just
Kurakin
get
says,
all of
yes, the superior Digimon World.
Actually, that's the point. Would we have to change the thumbnail to have him just in Digimon World 1?
No, Reese, I've got my avatar. It's fine. It's
Oh,
already
yeah, that's-
insinuated.
Oh, yeah.
Yes. Everything's fine.
Everything is awesome. Everything is cool when you're part of a team. Okay, so I've talked to Anjamon. He seems to be doing fine. Everything's okay. Now where the hell do I go?
Well, he unlocked some stuff.
You
You
should
should
get
also talk to the people.
Boss lady? Yeah, okay.
You should walk around and talk with people, see what they tell you to do. Since you haven't been playing, you probably don't remember.
Probably.
You should help him with getting the 2 planes, the toy planes,
Yeah.
so he doesn't miss
Ah.
them.
Okay, so yeah, you talk to the boss lady. She'll tell you to go to the Tamers Club,
Hmm.
I think. And in Tamers Club, you'll get your first toy plane. And then if you
Okay.
go to the trade center,
Hmm.
you'll find another guy who will give you the second toy plane.
Okay.
Oh yeah, and the trades go away as you progress the story.
Yeah, so keep tracking of the trades, because you get Digimon with 2 skills.
Hmm.
They're not great Digimon by like stats and stuff,
Hmm.
but you know
They make it a little bit faster to do things.
No, well, the thing is, like, you can get a Wizardmon who has Necromagic, which is Soulmon's attack, and that one will take MP from fallen enemies, or from fallen Digimon.
Hmm.
So if there are any defeated Digimon on the screen, you will take away their MP, which gives you a lot more MP than just guarding.
Okay. This is the Tamers Club. Okay.
Yeah.
I think so. Yeah.
No, this is the Tamer's room. The Tamer's Club
Oh.
is on the map on the right, beneath this place.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so if you look on my screen, I'm on File Island. So, I'm back here again.
So is
Oh, okay.
is it the same universe as Digimon World 1, or are they just...
It kind of is. It's insinuated. There's I say insinuated because it's there's multiple versions of the Digimon World.
Yeah.
And they started establishing that in later games, that they start like crossing from like between each other.
Yeah, I know that some of the Wonder Swan games cover that with the guy with the I don't remember what it's called. One of the machine dragons that has a long tail and wings.
Yeah, I don't remember.
Megadramon?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah. Or the
Well,
purple
it's on Lucas's screen right now, Mega Dramon.
Hmm.
Oh, that one.
Yeah, but like the main character from the first game appears in Next Order, for example,
Huh.
and he's much older there. Like he's a teacher.
I hope his face is better.
It is, but it also like I brought this up many times, but I really hate the 3D models. Like the art style is fine,
Mm-hmm. It is, yeah.
but the 3D models are just terrible, absolutely horrible. Okay, so-
Oh no, he messed up DNA Digivolving. No. Poor Mark Schwartz. I think I'm pronouncing that right. I could be wrong.
Probably.
Hmm.
Mocky boy.
Okay. Oh, that was a cutscene.
Yeah. So go back, talk, make sure you have items, slots in your items. And,
That'd be a good idea.
check You need 2 slots basically in the Digi-Beetle. Do you have 2 open slots?
Yeah, I've got 4, I think.
Okay, so talk to him and then go to the trade center.
Okay. Okay, so there's the toy plane.
Yep.
Oh, okay, so this is bios, right? I can find more data Digimon. Woo!
And you can find Metal Greymon there, which you should use the toy plane on.
Okay.
Yeah, so go to the left part of the screen, yeah, and over there you'll find a guy walking around on the left side, and he can give you another toy plane. Oh, he's not there. Okay.
Oh no. Oh no.
I guess he might appear later or something.
Alright, I'll save for now.
Yeah.
And hope that I don't screw up like I've done before. Yeah, Sequoiden. There's a Lagaya. Good times.
It is good times. What are you talking about? We had such great memories, Reese.
We did. We did have great memories.
Except for all the
No,
bad
seriously.
memories.
Luca Blight, motherfucker.
It's not just Luca Blight. It was some
It's
of
not.
our allies. Like fucking Clyde.
I know. But that one really did kind of destroy us with Luca.
I remember that fight.
Oh, Bex is still traumatized. But we got there in the end.
Eventually.
We got there in the end. Oh wow, there's a lot of datas here. Nice.
Yep.
Okay. Wow, this will be my new go-to for my DNA digivolving. Yeah. Whilst I'm here though, I might as well.
That dungeon also seems to be the dungeon most likely to give you toy cars of the ones that should be available to you right now.
Yes, so if you see any, save them for Metal Greymon.
Toy cars, got it.
Yeah.
So you can give them a toy plane and a toy car and have a really good chance of them befriending you.
Yay, making
'Cause
friends with a Metal Greymon.
If you fail, apparently he's gone forever.
No,
Yeah.
but he's my friend.
Better push F1.
Friendo.
Why'd you guys do this to me?
Because this game is not very friendly.
It is not.
Funny considering it.
There's a floor in one of the other domains you're gonna go to soon that it might give you what you need to proceed, but if it doesn't and you didn't bring any, then you just have to leave and start over.
Yep.
Apparently my
And-
memory is full. Curses.
Uh-oh.
I have to remember
Oh,
about that.
you have to leave then. You can't befriend anyone if your memory is full.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh no, my shooter gun.
bummer. No, I'll just focus on leveling up for this time anyway. I need to store a Digimon or get more memory.
Yeah,
Storage?
just
Yeah.
maybe don't do it on this level when you haven't gotten Metal Greymon yet, because you're going to run into him and then you won't be able to get him because you're full.
Yeah. It's a good thing I actually did this beforehand. That would have been awkward. Just see a random Crabmon. Oh, I'll try my luck. Memory is full. What? Okay.
What is this
Yeah.
memory you speak of? I don't remember it.
Where do I? Go on.
You might be able to buy a memory upgrade now too.
Okay.
I'm not sure if it's before or after finishing the BIOS domain.
Let's take a look-see, Lou. I'm assuming that's for
Ooh.
my beetle. Yeah.
Yeah, the memory is how many Digimon you can drag around with you.
Let's see
You can
what
just
we
read
got.
what the descriptions say.
Okie doke. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Mhm. 4 Digimon STA body?
Yep. So
That's
which one do you have installed?
That's a good question.
So go back and have a look at your status
Okay.
and select Digi-Beetle.
There you go.
So have a look at which one you have. I think it's answered. So you have what does it say? 4 Digimon?
Yeah, 4 Digimon.
So that's the one you have. So you don't unless you see an upgrade that says 5 Digimon, you don't need to buy it again.
Okay.
I think the next memory is Spider Ram or something.
Probably.
Okay.
I've
it follows
completely.
it follows the naming convention. I don't remember.
Yeah, I've maxed out my current Digi-Beetle.
Hmm. Yeah, I don't. Yeah, I haven't unlocked it yet.
Okay, so you have to finish the bios.
Okay then. No worries. Right, so where do I put my extra Digimon for the time being then?
And the server.
Okay.
But you have to do it when you're in only when you're in the town, basically, or in the meditation dome, or any other place. Basically,
Okay.
whenever you're outside of the beetle, you can access the server.
Yeah. So server. Transfer Digimon. Okay, I see. Okay, right. Give it to the guard or. put
No,
into
don't
the
give it to
server?
the guard. If
Yeah,
you give it to the guard, it'll go away.
Yeah, if you give it to the guard,
Right.
it's same as releasing it in Pokemon.
It'll be gone
Okay.
forever.
Okay, I understand now. For the time being. I will save my Digivoice volume for later until after I get Metal Greymon.
Yeah, don't give it to the guard. There's a reason he has a rifle.
Oh
Oh god! Take it out back.
no! Oh no!
We're gonna take it to the farm. What farm? Exactly.
The special farm for all the special Digimon. You'll have a lot of friends there. Don't worry about it.
Oh, that sounds nice. That sounds really sweet.
Oh no!
You could even, Reese, with that logic, you can call it the sweet release.
Oh dear, 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 dear. Oh, this is going to be a good place to train for my low-level Digimons.
Yep. I forgot there's one domain in File Island where you can't see anything even though your radar is working.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Ironically,
What's
I
that?
found a black hole.
Okay.
It's a dark attack, Reese. I think
Right.
I told you can use one of the cannons in your Digi-Beetle to actually fire attacks.
Yes.
And that's the dark attack.
Okay. I didn't think it affected you too.
No. I mean, the radar is just not working in this one, and I think you need to have a certain upgrade.
Oh, lovely. My map's been damaged.
You have a parts fix?
I probably don't. Not on hand anyway. Yeah, it's okay. I'm just doing some training anyway. So.
Doesn't sound very handy.
Chicka chicka. There's a lot of booby traps in this place.
Ooh my.
If only. Nothing was damaged.
My Digi-Beetle exploded, but nothing was damaged.
Good.
Mm. Chicka, 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 chicka.
My Digi-Beetle was exploded, everything's on fire, but hey, nothing was damaged.
Almost sounds like France.
No.
France. Oh yeah,
Mm.
this was
Ah,
fine meme.
fuck's sake. Wow, that's
No,
Metal
no,
Greymon.
it's fine. He runs away.
Okay,
You
he's an
don't-
ultimate Digimon.
Yeah, you don't
Go
get
on.
to catch him until like later on, in the final
Okay.
stage.
He's
Right,
on the
right,
last floor. If you go to the left when you get to the last floor.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, that scared me for a second.
Yeah. The thing is, he's too close for you to catch him. If he stands like that.
Yeah.
So,
Like, when you guys were telling me about it, I figured, oh, he'd just be in a boss room. Then I see him right there, it's like, ah!
Surprise!
Surprise, motherfucker.
Oh no. It's a Kool-Aid man.
and
Can I
watch,
ask you a question?
and watch Lucas get rid of his Melgreymon as we see.
No. I'm not DNA until I know he will turn into Greymon and he will have enough to turn into War Greymon.
Okay.
Okay.
I can fuck up any Digimon here, but I will not fuck up Metal Greymon.
But Lucas, you can always get a Melgreymon.
But that takes effort, and I'm putting effort into not losing him.
Okay.
I mean, it's just me trying to get Garurumon, really. I have to Digivolve this guy
I'll
8
do it
times.
My way.
Yeah. And you have to
Yeah.
DNA digivolve them very carefully or you won't get a Garurumon.
Exactly.
Garumon's kind of annoying to get after you DNA. Because I think almost all of them that are available to us right now, you have to use a vaccine and with your Gabumon.
Yeah.
And you need two toy cars for that. And
Yep.
yeah.
Oh, okay. I've got blocks now. Lovely.
You do
Green
have
and
to.
yellow.
You need missiles to get rid of them.
Ah, okay. The fuck?
What?
Stepped on an
What?
electric spore.
Yeah,
400 HP damage to Luna. My
Yeah,
poor
and-
Luna.
And you need the other type of missiles to get rid of those. So there's drill missile, which will get rid of the blocks, and you get a electro zapper.
Mm.
I need magnetic missiles.
Yeah, magnetic missiles for the electric ones.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's,
of course.
it's really hard to tell the green ones apart from the yellow ones.
Mm.
At least for me.
Okie dokie. So with the drill missile, do I need 2 gel types for the green and yellow blocks, or is it just the same?
The yellow ones, it's
Number one.
drill missile 1, and for the green ones, it's missile 2. Then it's
Right,
blue
okay.
missile, and then it's the blue for 3, purple for 4, and then red for 5. The final stage.
Okay.
And higher level ones can break lower level ones, right?
Yes.
Okay. Chicka, chicka, cha. Well, gotta level up anyway, so it's all gravy. Oh yeah, when I DNA Digivolve, it's champion with champion, isn't it?
It doesn't. Well, you can DNA with higher ones as well, like ultimates and megas, but it will always be one level below the lowest one. So if you go champion, it's gonna be a rookie. If you go ultimate and champion, it's gonna be a rookie. If you go ultimate, it's gonna be a champion. And
Okay, so
on.
if it's champion rookie,
And you
can't.
can't combine rookies.
that's what I thought.
Yeah.
Okay.
So if you max out your rookie,
Mhm.
you can still evolve it, and then you can like DNA it.
Yeah, because that's what I need to do currently. Because my Centomon, it's like, hey, I'm level 13. Who am I digivolving with? No one. What do you mean no one? Because the other two are still rookies.
They haven't grown up yet, Centaurmon.
Not yet. So it's literally like taking the kids to the park. I've got Centomon just beating up everything for the rookies. Because he can't do anything yet. So he's like max level 13, and everyone else is 7 and 6 respectively. So
Right.
it's like, when can I digivolve? You can't,
What do you mean?
because that's how the game works. I can only have 3 Digimon. DNA Digivolve 2, you've got 1 left who has to wait in the wings for someone else.
You will have to wait.
This is bullshit.
Yeah, you're gonna have to wait your turn, buddy.
What do you mean I have to wait? I paid full price for this.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I sold the game and gave away the box.
You know, Lucas, I've been thinking about that. Imagine somebody.
Oh no, you did not.
Seriously, imagine somebody, one of his fans, sends him like an empty an empty collectible box, and he was like, "Why would anybody send me like an empty game box? I mean, you could at least include a game for me to play with, Pete's sakes. What am I supposed to do with this? With zero self-reflection on what he used to do."
Oh, of course.
I just find
What do you expect?
it's just I was like thinking like, my God, if somebody actually does that, he would have this exact argument on why you shouldn't do that to him.
You know what?
Uh.
I'm surprised it hasn't happened yet.
No.
I hope one of his
Truth be
detractors.
told.
I think is I'd say like I hope one of his detractors does that, but he is so paranoid he doesn't accept anything from anyone unless they like super clear it with him. Because there's like these specific people called the Dutch brothers, and I think they're YouTubers as well, who have sent him LED lights that he's using now. They've sent him a better webcam. They've sent him all sorts of stuff.
Money?
And they've sent them money, but they've sent them like literal physical stuff.
Yeah.
And like apparently they had to like go through like a lot of vetting because otherwise he doesn't. He's like, if I get anything, it's going straight in the trash, and which is fine. I completely get that, like, because.
Yeah, I would never accept food from a stranger.
No, I can
Yeah.
understand like food, but like in his case, he won't take anything because people have said like we'll send you a freaking like new capture card and stuff like that, and he will not accept it or like unless he's super vetted with him. Unless,
Thank you.
Has
I get it.
people like tried to manipulate him with giving him stuff or something?
Possibly.
that's how he sees most things, basically.
Ah, okay.
I don't blame him, honestly. Like, if you're famous for any reason, you know, it's a matter of can you really trust the things people give you? And usually the short answer is no.
I
Well,
don't
the
think
thing-
a capture card is gonna hurt you.
Yeah, that's the thing. I would still, if I'm that annoyed with it, I would take it and resell it. A profit out of it. He wouldn't. He doesn't have the mental capacity to even do that.
Well, the thing is, that's under the assumption the person saying they're giving you a capture card actually are giving you a capture card.
Yeah, but the thing is, a lot of times it is that with him, and he's still like, no. They're gonna send me shit in the mail. Then I have to open it. Then I'll have to throw it out. You're still gonna throw it out anyway. What's the fucking deal anyway?
Difference?
Yeah. Anyway,
What's there to lose?
Yeah.
Some people are giving him honest to God stuff, and he's like, he will not accept it where he could actually make profit out of it or use it, and then complain he doesn't have any money.
Yeah.
Yeah, and lots of YouTubers do accept stuff that's given to them.
Yeah, like you
Yeah,
can
of course
have
they do.
yeah, you can have like a PO box, which like you don't even have to tell them, like everybody. Funny enough, everybody knows his address because he himself doxed himself because when he used to go around, he used to give out business cards with his phone number and address. So he completely doxed himself, like during tournaments and stuff. He gave out
Yeah.
business cards. So everybody knows where he lives, but he can still like get like a PO box and then vet what he's getting.
Yeah.
It's not that difficult, but
Mhm.
it is difficult for him. Anyway, that's enough DSP talk.
Yeah, it wouldn't be a hologram stream without talking about DSP.
Yeah. And now, if someone doesn't want it, we have the button. They have your points, people.
It's the only cheap button they have right now.
Mhm.
It
Yeah.
only lasts for 5 minutes.
Well, that's why it's cheap.
Mhm. Why does my character keep saying domains are vast? We know this.
Domains. If you like leave, where. So basically, if you were in a domain where on that floor there used to be an event, like you ran into Metal Greymon here,
Okay.
it won't repeat the event, and instead you'll see a voice line from your character. So
Okay.
later on, you'll have another moment where Bertrand, your rival, will challenge you before you fight the boss enemy. And
Yep.
if you go back if you leave right after that, because well, you either have to level up or do some other stuff before you go to the boss, or maybe you're just very low on health and you can't tackle the boss right now, and you go back to the place, you won't get the Bertrand encounter. Instead, your character will say, "I guess Bertrand already left."
Yeah, okay.
So it will have those moments where your character just stops you and says, "Man, this feels very
Well,
quiet."
this happened.
It's kind of annoying that it does it every single time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, we got the
Yeah.
picture the first dozen times. You really have to keep telling us. Really?
I
You
guess
have to
it's-
understand, it's really empty here.
Yeah, I guess it's just game's way of telling you like don't expect anything, but then you just could have just not played anything, but whatever. Just picking at this point.
Because it does seem to be the best place to get toy cars from.
Yeah. I keep forgetting that I got to take out the items, otherwise it's just builds up so quickly. It's like, I found a toy car, you got no space. Right, I gotta take out items. Ugh.
Gotta move some items around. Like, I think I've found 2 toy cars in one dive before
Nice.
in that dungeon.
Mm.
It is. It makes it easier to try to keep evolving a Gabumon.
To say it least. MP. Whee. For the love of
What?
mines.
Oh my.
Oh, you don't have a Minesweeper, do you?
I do not, because I'm a fool.
Well, you'll get there eventually. Again,
Hashtag eventually.
yeah, if
Now you can, after you finish this, you can just get the next best Minesweeper or whatever. Unless those are the same and they only...
You have to grind for
Yeah.
money at some point so you can get all the upgraded stuff.
Mhm.
Because even if you install the Minesweeper, you need to upgrade it.
Of course.
Because also the mines also vary by color.
So it gets stronger.
Yeah. There's yellow ones and green ones.
Yeah. And they also change in shape the later you go. But you can still tell them by color.
Yeah. And you should be able to buy a flippy thing for the mines too once you finish this dungeon.
Okay.
But it'll only work on the yellow ones.
Hmm.
The green ones are too powerful or something. They're too hard to flip.
They're too heavy. Flip, flip.
Yeah, you can get like an arm for the Digi-Beetle, and it says it's an arm, but it's actually a drill.
Oh, I thought it was a shovel.
The
The icon looks like a shovel.
Yeah, the thing is, it looks like a shovel, but later iterations look more like drills.
Oh, you're drilling the mine.
Yeah.
Okay, that sounds dangerous.
Yeah, they even call them like phantom hand or phantom arm or whatever. It looks like a drill.
Dorito.
Yeah.
Drill all the way. I guess this is a piece of Japanese media, and drills are always the most overpowered weapon.
I really don't
reason.
understand the reason behind it.
I don't know.
It's a drill.
I always go back to Lucky Star. Dorito.
Another thing I think about is Gurren Lagann because of all the stuff about drills.
Well, yeah, Lucky Star kind of references Gurren Lagann with the drill stuff.
Yeah. It seems like a lot of Super Sentai, if a monster shows up with the drill also, they're probably about to go through getting a stronger ability arc because the drill is just too powerful.
Again, I don't understand why. Why is this a trope?
I don't know. Imagine someone chasing you with a drill.
I mean, yeah, basically. Oh, no.
I believe Reese should play Power Drill Massacre.
What the hell are you signing me up for?
Yes.
Massacre.
Well, unlike my other half, I don't mind horror games so much, but all the same, I'm a bit worried. No, sweetie, of course not. You don't need to fear anything.
Not until Halloween.
Yeah, not until Halloween.
Ooh, what are we playing for Halloween?
Halloween's cancelled.
Halloween is not cancelled.
Cancelled it.
You can't just cancel Halloween.
Lucas posted in the group, I cancelled it.
No.
So Halloween, you don't get to get the fun spooky things, Becky.
I'm not even playing a spooky game. She's playing Little Misfortune, and it's not spooky. but after Fred Bosch is too spooked to play it.
Well, that's because you sneezed while a bloody deer head fell.
I'm sorry.
But she likes the spooky things in Monster Hunter.
Exactly.
Yeah,
It's
she likes
really
the
sad
spooky-
so if she cancels Halloween, she doesn't get spooky Monster Hunter anymore.
She likes the spooky aesthetic. She doesn't like horror, which is fine, obviously. I get her disdain for horror. I get it. But at the same time, it's because of the horror genre we have spooky things.
Yeah.
Can't have one without the other. I mean, you can, but it's kind of weird.
Like, imagine how much she would have jumped if Lucas coughed like that during the stream.
No, she would have outright quit if it happened like that one time you were playing Hollow Knight and the spider attacked you and my dog barked where you fucking jumped.
Yeah, she'd have a heart attack.
But the spider area is pretty creepy in Hollow Knight, though.
Yeah.
Well, admittedly, anything with spiders is creepy for me. Ugh. Like, you remember in Rise with the
horrible spider monster.
Yeah, as soon as Beck saw that, it's like, nope, I'm out, I'm out.
No, thank you.
Yes, Becky checked out.
Although she does, the thing is, she likes the armor for it, and it's like, okay, I'll kill it. Can't kill it with fire. Oh dear.
Yeah, well, it's a fire-breathing spider, so
That's even worse.
There's a spider armor?
Oh yeah.
I
In
need
Rise, not in
Yeah.
not in
Not in
Ah.
World.
I need that.
Yeah. But I love how the mission for that one monster is like, can't kill it with fire.
Yeah, Rise has a lot of quests that are kind of like reverse phrases like that.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's kind of like, the quest in World where you have to follow a cart really slowly. And then the quest name is something like everyone's favorite kind of quest.
Yeah.
They
If
know
you
what
really
they're
pay,
doing.
if you really pay attention to some of them, they are brilliant.
Yeah. I like how World manages to be like kind of a serious down-to-earth game in its own weird ways, even though you're fighting giant monsters, but at the same time it's incredibly hyper-aware and sometimes very funny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it has palicos, so...
Yeah.
Isn't one of the missions called Monkey Business or something like that?
Yes,
Is
There's
it
a
right
couple
now?
of monkey business missions.
Yeah. Obviously, because you gotta fight freaking Mahjong.
Your favorite monkey.
I mean, don't get me wrong, it is fun to fight, but
Yeah.
it's also hell to fight as well. It's a love-hate relationship.
Just
Don't
wait until you guys, if we're all able to play again and you get to fight the tempered Furious Rajang.
Oh yeah.
That one is the thing about that one, especially for people like you, Lucas, because you play a hammer, is tempered Furious Rajang apparently does a lot of fake outs.
Yeah, it does.
Oh.
Like when Henrik and me were fighting it and learning it, it's not a problem for me because in Clave you can just jump over a lot of his stuff. But
Right.
Henrik has a hammer. He needs to be next to it to hit it.
Oh,
And
no.
he had to basically learn how to start zagging when he wanted to zig because Furious Tempered Rajang is...
An asshole?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not very nice. And
Like-
that quest gives you like 8 carts.
hmm
Yeah.
Like,
Oh.
Mahjong is an
Oh.
ass. Yeah, Mahjong is an asshole to begin with. And he's already angry. So then you've got his Super Saiyan 2 form, which is like, oh, it's angrier. No big deal. Then they give you an angrier Super Saiyan monkey.
Yeah. And he pretends sometimes you knock him out and it looks like you knocked the anger out of him apparently, but you didn't.
Nope.
And then you approach him and he grabs you and starts playing with you like a ragdoll.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
But it's apparently one of the easiest quests you can do to get guaranteed drops of like level 12 gems.
hmm
Oh.
So at some point we're gonna have to
Learn.
make you do it.
Mm.
I honestly think it might be one of those quests where it's probably easier to do it with just 2 people at a time,
hmm
just to reduce the amount of running around he does. So like it might
Right.
be something you and Rio need to learn to do together.
Aye.
Just the
Okay.
2 of you while the rest of us watch and
Laugh.
And laugh.
laugh.
Speaking of laughing, I link Reese this one thing, but have you seen the new Monster Hunter Rise mod that someone made?
No.
What the heck?
Monsters have a chance to impregnate you if you can't.
What?
Yes!
Oh, okay.
What?
Apparently,
What the heck?
there's no new models, there's no new nothing, apparently, but you get a little message that says impregnated by and a different monster that guarded you.
Oh no. That's so none of us are ever gonna fight the horrible one with that mod.
No.
I wouldn't tell that mod in my life.
That would just remind me of Xenomorphs, and I can't deal with that. No.
What is it called, a geese or something? The horrible white one that has stretchy bits.
Mm-mm.
Oh, Kezu. Ugh.
Yeah, that one.
Oh.
Yeah,
No,
Kez.
that thing.
Sorry, I thought you were talking about the spider.
Oh no, the Kez.
Because yeah, because the spider obviously can throw its babies at you. It just needs to go in your face. It's like ah. No, Kezu's even worse. Ugh.
Oh, yeah, I hate you.
Ugh. I hate the fact that Pokemon fans compared Wiglet to Kezu. It's like, why would you do this?
because they're both horrible with
Why?
At least Wiglet doesn't extend itself.
No, thankfully.
I'm
But
not sure
yes,
how much better that is.
yeah, some beautiful fan artists have like
Oh no.
yeah, they have Casey's full body underneath Wiglet's head. So no,
Oh.
no, don't do.
I think that's better than the people that draw Diglett under the ground like a buff man.
You mean free buff, man?
Yes.
Well, at least one buff man with 3 heads.
I think
Oh,
I think
dear.
that's probably mostly from Japan because you know how I was telling you about Dragalia Lost.
Hmm.
There was a running gag in the little side comics they did where characters would show up as being really buff all of a sudden.
Okay.
Usually in conjunction with this other character that was really fitness obsessed. Like all she talked about was fitness. It was
Okay.
fun to turn those comics into memes. I'll show them to you
Yeah.
guys later. I guess.
Oh,
if
we
you
got
can find them.
Dorshit.
Hello, Doctor.
Hey,
Dorshit
Dorshit.
has arrived. Ooh, he has mini O's today.
Oh,
Yes.
oh!
You have arrived to the core stock.
Oh, you remember some memes where they always JoJo'd something, whether it be Pokemon or just anime girls or whatever?
Yeah,
Okay.
I,
Became
think, I guess
Big
that's
buff men.
I guess that's basically the meme.
Yeah.
I like
I'm
the-
not sure if I can find the original anymore because I think most of that is offline now, unfortunately. But I can show you the meme version I made.
Yeah, sure.
I like the one. I like the ones that MGX0 did. The sword dog. Remember that one?
Oh,
Oh,
Sassian.
yeah.
Yeah, the against Sassian.
Oh, you really do live up to the name of being a legendary. Come on, bring it on, Fido. Oh, you two are so dead. Score, buddy.
Oh no.
Uh,
I don't remember if you showed me the progress of that one, but yeah, the end result was great.
I love it. I still watch it every now and again. Just to remind me what my version of the Sword and Shield protagonist is like. It's like, yeah, just like this.
That's
I
just
haven't watched any JoJo, so I only am familiar with the memes.
if you're going to watch any, I will always say part 1 and 2 are the best ones because they don't.
they are.
The thing is, like, if you want JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, that's literally the name of the thing, and it has better character development, I suppose. And there's actual like
Stakes.
stakes and consequences
Wow.
for everything.
Hmm.
So that's why I say like part 1 and 2 are the best ones. They're still really bizarre. Part 3 is where everything changes and every character gets those infamous stands.
I don't know what a stan is.
It's
actually.
it's basically like a spirit representation of their power. So
Okay.
like the part 1 and 2 establish that there's like this vampire there's this mask that can turn any person into a vampire basically. If it gets a droplet of blood onto it, it will grow out like spikes out of it and stab the wearer.
Think of it like a
Okay.
xenomorph.
Yeah,
Think of it like a xenomorph face hugger.
yeah, basically, yeah, it just grows out like like spikes and just stabs the person, effectively killing them.
Whoa.
But then they like return as a vampire, much more powerful, much more intelligent. But they now thirst for blood.
They thirst for blood.
Yeah, so they'll start like rampaging, and obviously they also have all the weaknesses of vampires. So sunlight will kill them instantly. And
As you do.
yeah, part 1 is basically Jojo is the main character. He grows up in this rich English family. His father gets saved by some crook, and he gets saved. The crook essentially sees a wrecked car and wants to get everything, all the
Loot
valley.
them.
Yeah, he wants to loot them. His father wakes up and misinterprets the situation like he came to his rescue, and he's like morally indebted to him for life. So
Those gentlemen.
yeah, he gives him his ring. Unfortunately his wife dies in the crash.
So it's like Jane and Firefly.
Well, basically, it's like years later, and the crook is now dying from like a sickness, and he tells his son to bring this letter to the gentleman, saying that he owes him a favor, and he's just gonna take care of you, and you're gonna have a good life. And that character is Dio. Dio goes and grows up with Jojo, and they're
First thing Dio does is kick his dog.
First thing that Dio does after exiting the carriage is Jojo's dog goes towards Dio like dogs do, and Dio like kicks the dog.
Oh no.
Jojo reacts to this like anybody would, wanting to kick Dio's ass, but then gets stopped by his father, and Dio has an excuse. He says, I grew up in the slums, and dogs scare me. So that was a defense mechanism. So Jojo's like, oh, maybe he is like maybe that was just an accident. But no, later on Dio specifically makes it a point to make Jojo's life hell. Just to be a dick. Because that's the environment he grew up in. He has this mindset of wanting to be superior to everyone.
So he just needs to step on everyone.
Yeah, basically. So this is
And he
his
does.
character. Yeah. Eventually, Jojo starts fighting back and training and kind of like bettering himself, and manages to embarrass Dio. Dio takes revenge by killing his dog.
What?
Yeah,
Yeah.
he traps the dog inside the furnace. The butler goes to burn whatever is in there, and then he hears that there's something inside the furnace, and well, it again can be misinterpreted as an accident, and they do. But this is kind of like the established thing. It's like a couple of episodes establishes their childhood. And yeah, later on, Jojo, they actually make up as they're growing up. Dio starts treating Jojo like a brother. And they sort of bond towards like college age.
Mm-hmm.
And Jojo starts going like one of the keepsakes from his mother is this mask that I mentioned. It's like an artifact from America, and he decides he wants to find out more about it, so he starts researching it deeply. At some point, when, like I told you, Dio actually gets humiliated, Jojo actually punches him. And I think Dio's blood manages to get on the
Oh
mask.
no! This is what happens. Dio made out with Jojo's girlfriend, so Jojo punched him, and that's
Yeah.
when the blood got onto the mask.
Well, yeah. Basically, it doesn't change the fact that they fought. So,
Yeah.
so Dio's blood went on the mask, and he noticed that the spikes sprung out when it fell. And Jojo also saw that, and he also like experimented with like putting blood on it, and just it was a mystery that he wanted to solve. Eventually, Dio decides to use it as an assassination tool. So he takes the mask and goes to London and uses it on like a couple of drunks that like passing by. And I don't remember how he gets them bloodied, but he puts the mask on them, on one of the guy, and the guy dies when the thing stabs his brain, and he's like, well, that's disappointing. So he starts leaving, but then the guy stands up and almost kills him. And the actually manages to save him. Like the sun rises and the guy burns into ash. So he's like, I can use this. This is amazing.
Oh no.
So
Yeah.
he goes back to the manor, and at this point it's revealed that Dio has been slowly poisoning his father, just like he was poisoning his own father when he was a kid.
Is this the thing to destroy the statues? Missile gun?
Yes,
Okay.
but yeah, it gets revealed that he's been slowly poisoning his father, and the police are there. He decides to, well, not go along with it, and he decides to go out on his own terms as the police shoot him down. As he's getting shot down, he puts the mask on himself and, well, gets drenched in blood. And then he returns and starts massacring absolutely everyone.
Don't forget that the blood he uses to use the mask is from Jojo's
Yeah.
father because he stabbed him.
Yeah, he actually manages to kill him anyway. But yeah, like a fight breaks out. Jojo barely survives as the manor like burns down to a crisp. Dio also
Okay.
barely manages to survive. But yeah,
This show sounds very complicated.
this is the prologue.
It's
My
actually a
plot-
lot easier to understand watching it.
Yeah, this is the
this is like
prologue.
episode 3.
Yeah, this is like 3 episodes in, and then the bizarre adventure starts. Because then an Italian man shows up. And he's like, "Oh ho! I see you've got potential." And then he starts like he manages to they explain that there's a thing called hamon in this world, where it's breathing techniques, specifically changing the flow in your body, like how your body reacts to certain like energy and things like that. And it's kind of like Sun's energy, which is the absolute opposite to the mask's power. So he's actually on the hunt for the mask. He wants to destroy it because it killed his father and his entire like fisherman's crew, like because somebody put it on. And he basically trained for this. So he takes Jojo under his wing and he starts showing him the process of Hamon. And this is the bizarre adventure. So them using this Hamon is kind of like a very interesting way of like a spiritual journey. Then I'm just gonna skip, like the whole journey is them trying to defeat Dio, as Dio grows in power and gets accustomed to his vampiric powers. But yeah, they win, and part 2 is actually about Jojo's grandchild, who now lives in America. Like his family migrated to America, and this takes place during World War. Like I think it's,
Dorset said, "Fragile must be Italian."
It's World War II. Remember that there's the German faction.
yeah. So basically, it's during like World War II times, and yeah, during that, Jojo's grandchild actually has a natural talent for the Hamon stuff, and he like kind of taps into it subconsciously, because his parents couldn't do it, but he can. And it kind of turns into his journey as well, because you find out more about the mask's origin, and it goes into like a weird human predecessor thing where these people are like there's this race of people, and they're like the Eternals. They cannot die. They're way better than these vampires, and if anything, they've been turning people into these vampires as like food storage in a way.
What?
Yeah, they've been basically harvesting.
Mm.
But the point of them is that they are people that cannot survive in the sun, and they're like night people. So this
I
guy,
have to reset my game because I lost track of what I was doing and put something up too far.
whoops, that was a weird sound, Reese.
Sorry, I was drinking.
Can you drink less weirdly, please?
No.
I don't think I will. But yeah, so
Is it
basically,
still streaming correctly?
yeah, it's fine.
Okay.
So basically, yeah, they go through this secondary journey, and now they have to defeat these pillar people. But it still utilizes the common stuff.
What the fuck?
So
Bit bug? What the fuck is a bit bug?
it's gonna drain your money.
Mother. Fuck.
Yeah. So
Okay.
so basically, part 3 is again takes place like skipping a generation. But
And this is arguably the more familiar
yeah,
JoJo.
this is the one that's more familiar with fans because I don't know. This is where stands get introduced. So what happens is that Dio actually survives the events of part 1, and he returns like 100 years later.
Okay.
Yeah, and he, well, spoilers, but he manages at the end of part 1, he decapitates Jojo and attaches his head onto his body.
What?
Yeah, so like Dio is a head at that point. He's just a head.
Oh, I see what you did there.
Yeah.
This show
He's
is
ahead at
way
that
more
point.
bizarre than I ever imagined.
It is called
This
that
is just
for a
a-
reason. Yeah.
Yeah.
This is just the tip of the iceberg.
Yeah, it's
This
just
is
a
the
tip. Yeah, but basically, as Dio returns, he kind of sparks this weird chain reaction in common sensitive people and the entire like JoJo bloodline, essentially, where they start exhibiting really weird symptoms. And one of those symptoms is the stand. Like, for example, the JoJo from part 2, he's now like 60 something, and his kind of like stand is these, he calls it purple hermit, but it's like these vines that can predict
Yeah.
and visualize like specific things.
Yeah, I remember the creator saying he wanted the hormone to be represented as over Old Man Jojo's body. That's why it was the vines.
Yeah, but the thing is, like, the vines also is a thing that affects his daughter.
Mhm.
But that thing is slowly killing her instead, because she is not able to control it. Like,
He's a weakling.
Yeah, basically, she's just
Yeah.
normal.
Yeah, a
Everybody
weakling.
else is a freak compared to, like, she's normal. So anybody who's like in the JoJo family that is not prepared for the Hamon stuff essentially will die because it just overtakes their body and squeezes the life out of them. Her son Jotaro, his stand materializes into this thing that starts like doing everything that he deeply wants, basically, and it scares him to the point where he goes to the police and just makes them arrest him. So he's like in jail at the beginning of part 3, and he says like he has an evil spirit holding him, and he says like, you see all this stuff around me? Like, he has like a toy car, he has like magazines, all the snacks he could want, all the stuff you would not expect in jail. And all of the other inmates are shit afraid of him. Not because of like he's scary, but because of his stand. Because it just...
Well, he's scary as well.
Well, he is scary as well, but that stand like freaks out everybody. Because stuff just happens, and they could do whatever they want to him, and nothing would, like, no harm would come to him, because the stand prevents it. So,
Yeah,
and
because-
he demonstrates it by grabbing the police officer's gun and shooting himself, and the bullet just stays in midair, still spinning. As you see his stand literally like holding the bullet with his fingers.
Obviously, us the viewers see the stand. Everyone else doesn't see nothing.
Yeah, nobody
It's
else.
just there.
Yeah, nobody else sees anything except for the actual physical objects. So it's just like things just happen. But other stand users can see them as like ghost-like beings.
Hmm.
So this is where the stands get introduced, and they kind of go on a journey to again stop Dio. But from here on, they kind of made it a point where this show is now about stands and nothing else. So from here on, every single part that continues the JoJo line, plot line, whatever, it
So
always
it's become a typical
it becomes a typical
long-running
shonen.
show.
Yeah, it becomes
Yeah.
a typical shonen in a way where it just found its niche and now it's that.
Yep.
But it's also like interesting in a way that part 4 becomes this murder mystery story, because basically the whole thing about that part is it takes place in one cozy town, and in that town there's a serial killer, so it becomes about that.
Huh.
Part 5 takes place in Italy. I don't remember
Italy.
where exactly, but it's about Dio's son. Like apparently at some point he decided to shag someone, and that person decided to take residence in Italy. And when Dio died, that kid's hair suddenly went blonde for some reason. I'm not sure why. That was never explained.
And it never will be.
And it never will be. But the characters from the previous parts are now aware of this, and they go to investigate, like, what the hell's going on. And they need to assess whether this person is actually a danger, because everybody's been a danger up to this point. Anything associated with Dio. And they kind of established that it isn't, but it also kind of is. Because that kid's motivation is to become a mafioso
Mafia boss.
boss. Like he wants to
Oh.
rise to the top, and that's basically the plot line of this one is his rise to the top.
Huh.
And part 6 is about Jotaro's daughter, who lands in prison because I think she gets framed.
Yep.
I haven't seen that one or read that one yet.
I've watched the whole thing on Netflix.
Yeah, okay. And part 7 is a reboot of the
Oh,
universe.
new thing.
Yeah, it's a reboot of the universe. It's still in canon because during part 6 one of the characters has like a specific power, and it's like a spin-off of one of the possible changes to the universe of his power, basically. The author just took that and just ran with it. And part 8 continues on from that plotline, but part 7 basically takes place in the Wild West, but it still uses all the characters from like the previous parts, so the characters will have the same names but be completely
Entered
different
AU
characters.
territory.
Well, he basically did this because he had trouble of like coming up with new powers and stuff, so this was like
Yeah.
a way for him to like, yeah, I'm just gonna reboot everything, because
Yeah.
now it's just like making things more and more powerful, and I don't know where to go anymore. So he just rebooted everything. But yeah, like I don't know what part 8 is about. I'm literally not sure.
I think it just started, didn't it?
No, part 8.
Oh no, that's part.
It's
that's part
yeah, part 9 just started.
Right.
Yes,
And
it's
I
March?
have no
Yeah.
idea about what's going on in that one.
Guys, which one's the one to flip mines?
It's arm. It's something arm.
Mecha. Oh wait, that's Mecha Hand, Magnet Hand. I'm not seeing on arm, so I probably can't get it
Yeah,
yet.
you're not far enough in the story to get that yet, I guess.
Okay, no
But you
worries.
should be able to get a minesweeper.
Oh, I got the Minesweeper. I even
so you
upgraded
can
it
At
twice.
least see them.
Yes, I can see them. I tried to move the mine, and it's like I don't have a thing for that, and I have the mech hand, not the mech arm. So it's like,
yeah, the hand is for boxes.
yeah. Not to worry. I just thought, because I thought I bought it. It's like, no, you need an arm, not a hand. So it's like,
Yeah, the more missions you complete, the more stuff will get unlocked.
Yep.
Yeah.
for you.
it's cool.
Okay,
Uh,
I'm back where I started before I had to restart. Yay!
So,
Wait, you had to restart?
Well, I accidentally let one of my Digimon become level 12 without evolving it.
Ah, okay.
Oh.
Right.
And it's one that has like DP3 right now, so I
Yeah.
don't want to mess that up.
Gotcha. I gotcha.
Hey, thank you for coming to my JoJo talk. I literally don't remember what started the conversation, but here we are.
Muscle people memes.
Yeah,
Yes.
JoJo. Because I saw someone make statues based on the 4 starters of Pokemon.
Mhm.
Bulbasaur, Charmander, Pikachu, and Squirtle, all buffed JoJo style. And it's just become one of those weird tropes that, oh yeah, let's just make them buff.
Yes.
Make everything buff.
It seems,
Yes.
it seems more popular from not the Western audience, I feel like.
Hmm.
Other than them going, hey, look at this, it's funny.
Yeah, basically. Because there'll be.
Okay.
No, I was just gonna say there'll be some moments in Western cartoons where they'll have the very big, strong jawline, but they won't have like the big muscles to thing.
They don't have overwrought muscles.
Nah,
No.
it's like I was watching Mickey Mouse, one of its newer cartoons, and for whatever reason, I think it was Goofy was just like, "Hey Mickey, tell us about the code," and he just like had a big straw
code.
jawline. Yeah, and then
Okay.
Mickey's like, "The code," and then Donald's like, "The code," and they just all have big, strong jawlines for no reason.
Okay.
I don't know why, they just did it.
Just because.
Yeah, basically.
For fun and profit.
Well, basically. It is Disney we're talking about, so.
Definitely profit.
Yeah, maybe not fun. Hopefully
Yeah.
fun, but maybe
Hopefully. Maybe. Depends.
not. It does depend.
I know this is old at this point, but from towards Dorset's comment, fragile must be Italian. I think that's been firmly disproven now with the release of Pizza Tower. Nothing stops that, man.
No, nothing will.
Oh yeah, still gotta play that game at some
I've
point.
been seeing a lot of musicians on YouTube doing
Yeah,
covers of the songs that it apparently has a really good soundtrack.
it
It is
does.
amazing.
Yeah, it does. Like every stage has its own like thing. Dorset says it's an old line from A Christmas Story. Oh, okay. I don't think I've seen it.
Okie dokie. Ah, okay. Says where he said it is. Said it as if it was Italian.
Yeah.
Okay.
Agumon.
You
Finally got a
did it,
toy
folks.
car.
Yeah, I mixed him with a Greymon, and it was level 20, so it'll reach level 31, and it can turn into War Greymon.
Excellent.
But will it stop there? Do you want to go for the pain I did? When it stopped at
Oh, no.
31?
Oh no.
Yeah,
Oh no.
that was painful.
So the
I'll
game,
see.
the game is currently screwing me because it put a bit bug thing in between
Well,
me and.
just go into the autopilot and then.
I don't want to. I'm just gonna eat the bit bug.
Okay. I mean, this is early in the game, so they don't stay that long.
Yeah,
Hmm.
and it was an energy one, so I'm fine. I think I'm almost on the last one.
Okay.
Oh, for the love of not
Only
another
7
bit
floors
bug.
in here.
No,
I
wait,
think the
this is an energy bug.
Yeah, I got an energy bit bug.
Yeah, there's many types. There's return bug, which will return some of your Digimon back to the same.
that's the worst
back to
one.
the server, and you always lose one, even if you have
No!
like stuff to get
Huh.
rid
Lot
of
of
it.
missiles.
No, 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 no,
There's
no, no.
memory bugs, which will take up space.
Wow, this bug is it's sticking on me a long time though.
Yep.
Get off!
Don't
Ah.
wanna taste the energy.
Yeah.
Dorset says it was on the box with leg lamp, I think.
Leomon.
The game, yeah, the game hasn't given you a
Oh.
Leomon death counter. No.
What?
We've only killed one so far.
Yes. So far.
I've killed so many.
I don't know how we would do it, but it would be funny if you just had a Leomon death counter in the corner somewhere for you, Oleg. Just how many you've killed.
Well, the thing is, he becomes a common enemy. It's not my fault he becomes a common enemy.
Well,
Just
no, you
happens.
didn't run the game.
Okay,
I
this
mean-
supposed to be a high level bit bug because it's still on me.
No,
Oh, dear.
some of them will stay for a while, but yeah, most of the time they like leave after 3 steps or something.
Yeah, this
It's
one
weird.
has been on me for about 300 energy now.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Oh dear.
It's a really high level bit bug. I think even if I had had something to shoot at it, it wouldn't have been strong enough.
Hmm. Better digivolve my crab before I do anything else.
Oh, it's a
Bergermon.
Bergermon. What? A fool that doesn't care much for life. What does that have to do with anything?
I see a fool that doesn't care for life has stepped into my domain.
Oh, it's suggesting it's gonna kill me.
Yes. It's a boss.
Okay.
It's a dick. Well,
Gotta
Digimon.
talk in
But-
less flowery language, Bergermon. You're too fancy for me.
You okay, Lucas?
I'm the guard tamer, crabs.
I was drinking.
Oh.
So everyone just drinks weird now?
Apparently.
No, I was trying to drink and he said like it's a dick. So I almost choked. That's the problem.
Brother. Okay, so now I can try and DNA Digivolve.
Yep.
My Nunduk. DNA Digivolve Digimon. Heals with Lucas.
Ooh, I have
Lucas,
all
you're
the-
no.
gone now.
And it becomes Gotsumon.
What
Finally,
did you name
put 'em.
Lucas?
Oh wait, should I train this up one more level before I do the DNA Digivolve? It's only 11.
I mean, you should keep going, yes, until they've hit the.
Okay.
Level cap.
Yeah, DNA Digivolve only when they're at their max. Digivolve them when they're like eligible.
11.
11,
Right, gotcha.
21, and 31.
Okay.
Otherwise you lose moves you can learn.
Yeah.
Yeah, because my Centaurmon's already at 13, but I just Digivolve Lucas and he's only at 11, so I should move him one more level at least, 2 more.
Max
Before-
him out. Well,
Yeah.
Yeah,
get
until
him to
it
whatever his
hits
maximum
10.
level is.
Yeah, which would
And it's
probably
not
be...
always going to be 13. Like if you get a toy Agumon or a clear one or a snow one, all of them their max level is 13.
Yeah, some
Okay.
of them can be 14. Some of them can be. It can be different.
Or more than 13. I think all the Agumons are 14.
Oh, okay. Interesting. Oh, either way, I'll just max it out and see what I get.
And
Yeah.
the wizard
Whatever.
the wizard one I got was like 21 or something like that.
Oh, okay.
Or
Yep.
22.
Oh,
Because
nice.
the level goes up as you smush them together.
Hmm.
And it also seems to go up as they become higher level in the dungeons.
Mhm.
Go faster.
Gotta go fast. Gotta go fast.
Faster, 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 faster.
Bow, 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 bow.
Riding around at the speed of sound.
It is fine as long as it's not windy here, as good as it is.
Don't you dare. I want to pretend that song never existed and was like a fart in the wind.
But it did, Alec. It did, and you had to endure it throughout the entire game. So did I.
Replica.
Are there actual ROM rips of
Yeah.
that version of
Yes.
the game?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Somebody decided to make it as
Small.
small as possible by replacing every single song with the same song. So you hear Windy Hill everywhere except I think a couple of places. Everything else is Windy Hill.
It's so anticlimactic.
I just think it's funny that someone also did a ROM dump of it.
I wanna.
Yeah, even Shogun Gekomon would be ashamed.
Well, it's a song just for a.
Yep.
Jesus.
Yep.
The,
Our dub is the superior dub, clearly.
I should have never asked.
Yeah,
I
American
should've.
dubs.
Kept my fucking mouth shut.
I'm envious of other
God.
countries. At least they put effort into their shows.
I mean, I think the English Digimon dub is still overall pretty good
Oh yeah, overall
compared
it's
to
fine.
a lot of others from the time.
They
Like
don't
Cardcaptor
shut up.
Sakura became garbage, and even though Escaflowne actually is just garbage on a rewatch as an adult, that also got made even worse when it got
Wait.
dubbed in America.
You actually watched that? Oh my god, a Kindred Spirits!
I've watched it like 3 or 4 times now at this point.
Seriously, I've tried to talk to other people about it. No one knows about it.
It's one of those. I think it's just a weird anime. Like you had to have seen it, or you would never know it existed.
Yeah.
And it's not very good. It has good parts and it has interesting ideas, but in the end, it's one of those shows where the guy writing it is like, girls cry over everything, right?
Basically.
Yeah. Also, they crush on every single boy they run into, especially if they just got saved by them, right?
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's like a normal 90s anime.
Yeah. The weird thing is I was reading about it because I made Henrik watch it,
As you do.
and apparently the guy that made it was trying to basically make a Gundam show or something, but
Yep.
from a girl's point of view, and it's like you should have I don't know talked to women in the military or something if you wanted to do that, or even an actual high school girl.
Didn't somebody recently make a Gundam show, but where the
Yes.
all female cast?
Yeah.
I don't know.
And it's very disturbing, apparently.
Okay.
I don't know.
Yep.
I haven't seen any Gundam really. I know of it, but I haven't really seen it. I know
Well-
that it's a Gundam meme,
Mhm.
followed by everyone dying, but you know that's it. It's a Gundam. Yeah, and that there's a cool one that looks like a dragon. That's and there's an NCH animation making fun of the tall geese. Gundam. I think it turns into an actual goose or something.
What?
Well, there's a Gundam that's named Tall Geese, and in the actual show, it's not in any way related to waterfowl, but somebody riffed on the name.
As you do.
Okay. I feel like my brain is drifting at certain parts, and I just hear stuff that I can't comprehend.
That's okay.
Well-
We did mention geese after all.
Yes. Well, the thing is, other than Gundam Ring, I don't really watch many Gundam shows. But I could tell by watching Escaflowne it was meant to be a Gundam-ish ripoff. But anywho,
Well,
This-
the guy that made it is the guy that makes Gundam, so it's not even a ripoff.
all the same. But
This is my true Gundam.
one of the things I did like was obviously the mech movements and how it, like, all the
How it was more like power armor.
Yeah, exactly. And I just love the detail the animators put in to make stuff look like it would work legitimately this way.
Yeah, that was really cool. I also liked how it could turn into a dragon, but
Oh yeah, that was awesome. But this new Gundam, I say Gundam show,
this girl Gundam show.
yeah, I'm not 100% familiar with it, but I just always saw the stuff about the Gundams, so it's just the girl stuff. Like, the redhead is so insecure and whatnot, but as soon as there's injustice, he's like, I will protect you, and she apparently is crushing on some white-haired woman or whatever. Anyway,
Okay.
as I said, this might be the wrong thing, but I think this is the one they're talking about, because I've seen Gundams promoted for this anime. It's like, okay.
Yeah. I
Alright
think
then.
it's I feel like it shouldn't even be hard to find women who want to be involved in Gundam because they apparently kind of keep the modeling community alive.
Yeah,
Believe it or not.
was it called The Witch of Mercury or something like that?
Yeah,
I
that's the
don't-
new one. The one
Yeah,
I was
yeah.
talking about.
Yeah.
Like,
Witch
if you
from
want to
Mercury,
make a woman-centric Gundam, maybe try to get some of the women in the community involved instead of her being like, women cry, right? And they crush on everything. That's it, right? They just that's all they do, right? Cry.
Yeah, yes. You take out the book of facts and you go to women and it just says there, women cry.
Women cry, even if it makes no sense. If they're happy, they're gonna cry. If they're
Women-
sad, they're gonna cry.
No,
If they're
that's
scared,
the
they're gonna
next
cry.
paragraph. Women make no sense. Women cry.
Yes,
Oh dear.
it's just weird.
Like,
It's like you already have women that obviously like it, so
yeah,
I don't
I'd
know why
imag-
you have to throw yourself onto a sword to make one about women.
I mean, it shouldn't be too hard, really, should it? Like, you want to do a show where women pilot Gundams, so why are you making it more emotional and put more drama in than the guys? Like,
well, you know
need
how
to.
focus groups work, Chris. And
Very poorly.
it's always stereotypical, so that's why they inject things you don't want to see, and it upsets everyone who cares. But we want to expand the broad appeal, man.
Are you talking about the new Last of Us series?
Shut it. No, actually no.
Oh, you mean
No.
the TV show?
Yeah.
The TV show is really good.
I'm not talking about the Last of Us now.
It was really good. We finished watching it last week.
Oh, okay.
It's really good. I don't normally do horror, but it was really good. And
Yeah, a lot of
emotional.
people have said the same.
It was difficult to watch at times, but it was very good.
I did not like one bit. It starts. I will say that it starts off great, but if you have played, that's the thing. If you haven't played the game, it's a great show, I would say.
Okay.
But if you know about the game and how stuff works in the game,
Yes, Alec gave me his whole TED talk about it.
okay, so you know that there's like 3 zombies on the episodes
Yeah.
in a zombie game.
Mm-hmm.
I
There's some episodes that have hundreds of zombies.
Yeah. So
But
many. Play
there's
Resident Evil game.
But
They-
the two people I watched it with have played the game. I'm the only one that hasn't played the game, and they liked it too. So
Gabumon Digivolve to another Centaurimon.
Yes, it's
yeah,
gonna be
you have
like
to
that for a while.
digivolve him.
Yeah.
Once you digivolve him a third time, he'll be a Dromogomon.
Yeah.
I have a Dromogomon now.
Dreamwalking.
Well, admittedly, this is another what do you call it, Gabumon. So I could DNA these two together.
Yeah, your Gabumon will only go into Agurumon on the 8th DP.
Oh, I'm aware. I am aware.
So good luck with that.
Thank you very much. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna sacrifice.
Gabumon sacrificed to...
Oh no!
No.
It is kind of like feeding in gacha games.
It really is.
Yeah.
You're just feeding him to.
Oh, I can blame this game for my gacha addiction.
Centarmon, Centarmon, DNA Digivolve 2! Gabumon.
A Centormon. A smaller Centormon. What the hell?
The fuck?
What happened? What's up, guys?
No, it's just like Centormon. A smaller Centormon. What the hell?
What?
Dear. Okay. Right, I should probably move my other Gobumon into my team. Pelica. Who's
So
the
you
high-level
just
one?
want more zombies than Last of Us, Lucas.
Yeah. The thing is that a lot of the hardships in the game is the zombies,
Yeah.
especially
Have
like
you watched all of it? Because there's some really heavy episodes because of zombies.
yeah. But, it's just not my. I just would have liked if it was more like the actual game. I'm gonna
Ah, I
Oh.
see.
It seemed
say.
like the
played
people
the
I
games
watched it with felt like
so
it
many
was
times.
a good adaptation
Hmm.
without being video gamey. I think it's hard to adapt video games to.
It is.
Yeah, it is.
And at least
But-
it kept all the big story beats and stuff apparently.
The thing is, if you're going to adapt a video game, you can't do all the hours you put into the game. Like, if you're going to do Assassin's Creed, for sake of example, you're not going to do 13 hours of you just roaming around the city, leveling up, or what have you. You're going to try and focus on the main story beats.
No.
That's
That
not the
argument
problem.
is not the problem. The argument would
No.
be like if they completely ignored story beats, and zombies
Mhm.
are actually a big part of Last of Us.
Yeah, they're
So-
big.
So
they
imagine an Assassin's Creed movie where you have the whole Assassin's clan, and you see them kill one person in like 5 episodes, and you're like,
You're not
Why?
really assassins, are you?
Well, the way they did it with the actual Assassin's Creed movie is we're not going to focus on the actual assassin aspect. We're going to focus on the human who delves in. We're going to focus more on the present day stuff of him just talking and discovering himself, as opposed to what his assassin was actually doing.
Yeah, I don't think many people that try to tackle video game stuff have figured out how to.
Well, the thing is, like with that, if you have a healthy balance, people wouldn't mind that. For example, I will say that one of the things that annoy me about current Assassin's Creed games is that I have absolutely no attachment to the real world stuff.
Yeah.
Because there's always real world things, and the first 5 games I want to say have Desmond as the main character who is reliving the ancestors' memories, and
Yep.
there is a constant plot line going on at the back, and it actually the first game's plot line is not interesting in Desmond's thing. Like
Nope.
it's pretty boring because you don't really get to. You can listen into conversations and hack and look in the background sort of, but most of the stuff is in Altair's memories. But then
that kind of stuff doesn't transfer very well to media that's not a video game.
well, yeah, the thing is you have a show. So
Yeah.
media, when you have a show, that is actually a lot easier than doing it in a movie. So, which is again my argument for Lord of the Rings, why it should be a show. Maybe not these days, but generally why it would work better as a show than movies. Because there's a lot
Yes.
of content that gets skipped over that
Mm-hmm.
could be adapted, but they don't. Anyway,
Yep.
In terms of this one though, one of the reasons actually it happens in the DLC of Assassin's Creed 3, because spoilers, Desmond's life ends at the end of the thing.
Yeah.
So you keep playing, and then you get into the DLC area, and all of a sudden you hear other voices talking, and they're like, "Yeah, so we're actually exploring," and they're kind of like game testers, and they're exploring all this shit, and they're doing this stuff, and they're basically hitching Desmond's memories and doing this stuff on their own. So it's no longer Desmond. And as Black Flag, like Assassin's Creed 4, continues that, where you're actually like a game tester inside a company, and you're doing your job, but you're also like in the background, like doing the same stuff you were doing in the first game. You're exploring all the intricacies and talking to characters you don't really get to do much, and it's kind of boring in comparison. And it's even worse in Unity, because in that one you're essentially just a guy at home who's a consumer, and then eventually you get you kind of get in touch with the assassins, and you decide to help them, and you kind of like you're essentially playing the product, but you're hacking into it and accessing memories that you shouldn't be, basically.
Yep.
And at some points, like in Unity, you're playing in like revolution time France, but sometimes the hack modifies memories, and now all of a sudden you're in World War II Paris, where there's like actively like Nazi Germany is like all over the place.
Okay.
Yeah, there's like these memories where all of a sudden you're playing as what was his name? Well, basically you're playing the guy from the revolution, but all of a sudden he's like, you have to duck behind like planes that are shooting at you, stuff like that, like stuff that's out of time. There's people with actual like assault rifles and stuff. Some machine guns firing at you. Like, you have to dodge all that shit.
Yeah.
And the game that you're playing is kind of restructuring the memories around you, and like puts you back to the correct timeline. But basically, like, the real world stuff becomes less and less involved and less interesting as the games progressed. And
I don't...
that's
I think it's...
shitty to me.
Because I'm pretty sure by Odyssey, they did a similar thing with Desmond, where you're actually playing as a specific character, going through their memories of events that happened.
Yeah.
But for a time, they made you, the player, the guy going through the memories. Not your own, in your own bloodline or whatever, but someone else's.
Yeah, it's always somebody else's bloodline. Like, you're exploring someone else's, like, bloodline memories. And it completely removes that connection you had. And now you're just playing, essentially, inside that universe. And it gets more and more ridiculous. Like, now you have those, like, the Egyptian memories, then you had the Greek memories, then you had the Viking memories.
Yep.
And they've gotten so ridiculous where they essentially like, you know what's popular right now? The Witcher. Let's do that. Let's
Basically.
make it all fantasy now. So now there's like ice giants in the Viking game.
Okay.
Like actual ice giants. Yeah, and it started off with like I think Origins, where it's in Egypt,
Origins.
where you're actually seeing the gods.
Yep.
And okay, like there was that element of like mythology in Assassin's Creed always, but it was more about the origin of humanity. So you had Adam and Eve, you had the previous civilization, so to say, of people. You had the world-ending event that happened, and you find out it's actually the solar flare, which pretty much destroyed everything. And it's happening again, which is the world-destroying event that's happening that they're trying to prevent in 3. But yeah, like there is this sense of mythology, but it's based in like still in a believable state. Like it's almost like alien-like. You're learning all this stuff, and they're kind of based in historical aspects, which is neat. And the way you learn all this stuff is neat because it's like they feed you little by little by little, game by game. But now it's like full-on mythology, and you're just like, okay, what the fuck? And again, by Black Flag, I completely checked out. Because, as Henrik says, like, it's a good pirate game. Yes, it is. But I want Assassin's Creed.
Oh yeah, we got a first-time chat.
Hey, Relvaman.
Hello.
Sorry, we're not
Hello
talking
there.
about Digimon.
Oh dear.
You know
Just
what?
one of those.
I like the Super Mario movie.
The
Wait,
new
what?
one?
No, the old one.
I
Oh,
love
okay.
that
The,
movie.
the
I
one that's
love that
not
movie.
really a Mario movie, but it's a great.
I would
It's
argue.
so terrible.
I would argue it's more of a Mario movie than anything. I fucking love that movie. Every single time I watch it, I come out happy. I feel genuine happiness.
I just like that they make the Goombas dance.
I come out of it feeling genuine happiness.
I'm glad that the rest of you, or at least Alec, also likes the old Super
I
Mario movie.
love rewatching
I
that
have
movie.
never watched it.
Oh, we need to watch it, Lucas.
Yeah,
Okay.
I love rewatching that movie. It's wonderful.
I haven't watched it in years, but I don't hate it as intensely as some people do. I love that
you
silly
mean the
cheese.
nostalgia critic?
It's
He
like
who shall not
pineapple
be named.
pizza. It seems like some people hate it and some people like it, and there's no middle ground.
No,
I freaking
like-
love it.
It's a product of its time, to say the least. Oh, dear.
I don't think I've seen any other bad video game movie that I've actually liked other than the Mario one.
The quote DSP. I love it.
Look, I'm one of these guys that generally enjoy the old Mortal Kombat movie, okay?
No, that
I
one's fun as well.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
great.
You know, yes, the Mario movie isn't
no
like the
one
game. I
nobody
don't expect
just-
it to be.
Nobody dislikes the Mortal Kombat movies either, but lots of people dislike the old Mario movie and most other.
I seriously don't
video
get why
game.
you would hate the Mario movie because it's
I
so
don't know.
fun.
We have to find someone and ask them because I don't think any of us dislikes it.
Oops.
It's so
The thing
fun.
is, I can get where they're coming from. Like, oh, it's not like the games. It's like, what did you expect it to be? Like,
the game.
What?
The thing is, the games barely had anything in them.
you know what I mean?
The games don't have a story. They're all Mario games, except for I guess the one that Square did, are like we have a cool concept idea. We're going to take it to its greatest conclusion and make a fun game.
But the thing is, you know, this is back then. It was the 90s. Did you really expect them to make a game accurate Bowser?
I don't know. You're asking like none of us are people that hate the movie, so we can't answer
Oh, no.
your question.
I'm not asking you generally. I'm asking kind of rhetorically. Like, what did you expect? Honestly, back then, like,
I don't think anyone expected anything. I think everyone that hates it were old already when it came out.
yeah, like, oh no, you've got the Mario Bros. Going into a world where, you know, dinosaurs actually evolved. This is what they look like. Yes, that makes that makes sense because again,
Dennis Hopper is so fucking fun in that movie.
yeah. I mean, weren't they expecting like in the Turtles movie with Spike and the other one, someone to dress up like a turtle of Bowser suit? I guess maybe. I don't know.
I
I
honestly
don't think they have the budget for that.
My point exactly.
I honestly didn't care about any of that when I watch it every single time now. It's just like it feels good to watch it. I come out
So-
feeling good.
It's a weird underground crapsack world
Yeah.
with
You know.
strange people getting turned back into dinosaurs with tiny little heads and they're dumb.
Yeah.
I kind
Sound
of
like
wish
the
there
movie's
was a
bad.
second movie.
Yeah, and it's sequel baits.
It does. It really does. And we never know what happens after.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, you have
Like,
right. You have
Peach comes in. No, not Peach.
It
Well,
is Peach.
It is Peach.
It is Peach, but people also
Princess
say she might have been.
Princess
it is
Peach
Peach, but-
Toadstool.
Yeah, it is Peach, but a lot of people it's like she should really be Daisy. But not the point. The point is he comes. It's like Mario, I need your help. Rocking, blooming guns and everything. It's like I know what's going on.
Daisy and
And they
Peach
just
are the
go.
same person, Reese. Daisy and Peach
Huh?
are the same person. It's just Nintendo's way of ducking out of it. They're like, oh no, they're totally different people. Ooh. So they
Although I
introduced
do
Daisy.
like-
Well, Daisy in Nintendo stuff is a different person. She's
I
from a
know,
different
but
kingdom.
I think it was basically just like, wasn't Daisy introduced in the Game Boy games?
Yeah, she
I
was in a
don't
desert
remember.
town.
Yeah,
Daisy was.
She basically was introduced in the Game Boy games, and they were like, yeah, so it's exactly like Peach, but she's a different princess. Ooh.
I mean, it's exactly the same for how we got Luigi. It was just a palette swap of Mario.
Exactly. So it's,
And
there's not
Ken
much
is a
fun
palette
in
swap
it.
of. And Ken is a palette swap of Ryu. We get it.
There wasn't much
We
fun
know.
behind it.
Just like Mortal Kombat.
Exactly.
Yeah, this is for the
All those
ninjas.
different ninjas.
Yeah. But yeah, I did like the idea. I say idea. Who's actually watched the Mario cartoon with Toad-
One?
No.
The
Okay.
Super Mario Super Show?
Yeah, that's the one. Yep. Where
I'm sick.
apparently the voice actress for Princess Toadstool in that cartoon is actually one of the clients the Mario Bros are trying to help fix her plumbing in the trailer.
In
It's
the
just like,
in the
oh, that is a
trailer,
nice, yeah, that's a nice callback. I like that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, this game, one of the original, I say original, voices of Peach, because obviously she's not doing Peach for the actual movie. But I liked it. It's like, oh, nice callback. Because they based that whole commercial on, like, the Mario Bros. Mario live show, whatever.
The Super Mario Super Show.
Thank you very much. Tongue twisters.
Super
Blair.
Mario Super Show. I like the live bits of
Only
that
that can
show,
suck.
but
Yeah.
because they put it on Netflix, and the live bits are interesting and kind of really weird sometimes. But the cartoons, at least
Mm-hmm.
early on, are kind of disturbing.
Hey,
Like Birdo is really disturbing in the first episode. Birdo is incredibly disturbing.
Yeah, it was a thing. Like when the Adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog was just such random crazy nonsense.
Yeah.
I like that.
I know you do, sweetie, because you like chaos. I have the box set and all, but that's not the point.
Profound silence.
Don't judge me. But
I
Mario's
wouldn't
always...
judge you if you had the Set AM cartoon. I will judge you for having the Sonic the Hedgehog box set.
The what?
Technically, I have both, but that's not the point here.
Okay, you redeemed yourself.
But yeah, the thing is with Mario, it is just supposed to be fun. A lot of things seem to forget that these days, that things can just be fun.
I think that's Warner Brothers' fault.
Yeah.
They can't. They seem to be embarrassed about anything they try to make now. It's like just make it interesting. You can have a serious thing that is also fun or even has humor in it on occasion.
No.
But no.
Nope.
What am I trying to do? I'm trying to transfer items. I got a toy boat.
Nice.
Oh, it went straight to my server, I guess.
I'm not gonna lie though, I do like what I've seen so far from the Mario movie, the 3D one, but I still reserve judgment.
I like it, but I really hate how anytime they have Chris Pratt talk about how he was cast to be Mario, he seems like he doesn't care at all.
Yeah.
It's like
It's not like Jack Black who just comes in a Bowser onesie for an interview.
Yeah, but Jack Black is like, he actually cares about voice acting and takes cartoons and stuff seriously. I think yeah, Chris Pratt is just a butt face.
Like him or hate him, Chris Pratt is Chris Pratt.
It's me, Mario. Don't worry, we're not using that voice. Yes, he did.
It's just like, dude, at least try. Like
I loved someone pointed out when he was being interviewed. It's like, I remember when in my childhood I used to stomp on Goombas. He just had that long pause. Like you couldn't remember if they were Koopas or Goombas. And someone's just like, he's not a fan at all!
I don't even care if he's a fan or not. I just want my voice actors to actually care about and be passionate about what they're doing.
Yeah.
I really don't care if he has never played a Mario game in his entire life. That's not the
Oh
point
yeah,
or
but you
the
know some
problem.
will.
That's like the stupidest thing to focus in on as a voice actor. That's not the problem.
Hi, have you met a toxic fan base?
The problem with having Chris Pratt is he's an actor. He's not a voice actor. There's a difference. There's a big
There is a
difference.
Yeah. And it seems like he doesn't have very much range as an actor either, from what I've seen. If I'm being honest.
You mean potential man-child or action star?
Well, I mean, he seems to always be a
He's-
man-child no matter
he's-
what.
He is. Reese,
That's the joke,
You
Cobalt.
you know how it works. He's hot. He draws in the female audience. That's all
He's
that
not
matters.
even hot. He's just a
That
smarty
is
asshole.
the thing is, Jessica. That is always up to debate. You could say that person's not hot. He's hot to someone.
Yeah. He's hot to enough people.
Yes.
Wait a minute. All of my things are green. Am I supposed to go somewhere else?
Green.
I've done all of. I haven't gotten any new.
Yeah, talk to people. If you didn't get a new like, they also might want you to visit the arena if they told you that prompt.
I just did 2 things in the arena. That's where I got the boat from.
No.
Oh, okay.
Maybe I have to do more arena. I don't know.
You have to be level 3 in the arena, basically.
Oh,
to-
okay. So I have to
to
do
get
one
more.
more fight then.
Yeah.
Okay. I guess I'll talk to everyone and do arena. Oh.
And once again, there's that argument of if you're doing movies for video games, do you just make it pure CGI or do you attempt live action?
I mean, does it need to be live action?
Does
That's
it
the
really
question.
Depends on the. It depends on what's being made.
Yeah, like.
And
does
the
it-
budget.
Well,
And the budget.
again, like, does it need to be CGI? Like, not CGI, but it does need to be live action? Because it's like, oh, there's a One Piece movie made, and you're just sitting there like, why? I
I mean, most live action movies now, at least from Disney, the only thing alive in the scene at all now are the actors. They're
there's Disney and
they get
Netflix.
props photoshopped into their hands now rather than just having a prop department.
Yeah, and
Yes,
there's
Net-
Disney, and then there's Netflix, and the One Piece thing is by Netflix, as far as I'm aware.
Yep, you're quite correct. It's a Netflix series of One Piece. Because apparently the anime isn't enough.
Because apparently Cowboy Bebop wasn't a good example of what happens.
That sign was perfectly timed.
And I'm not talking about the performances of Cowboy Bebop. I haven't watched it.
Ah.
It's just I'm talking about the necessity of it. Like,
Yeah,
like
I
it's who
haven't-
asked for this kind of question.
I've only seen like one scene from it, and it was like, why did they make this? Cowboy Bebop is perfectly a fine anime that's probably aged pretty well since everything is.
It
like,
has,
done
because
still.
nothing really
Yeah.
changed. Like it's still the same society, but future
Yeah.
aspects. That's it, and that's
Yeah. I think, and I haven't seen it, but the discourse around the Cowboy Bebop seems to have been similar to Warner Brothers' problem, where it seems like the people producing and working on it were again embarrassed and wanted to make it as much not what it originally was as possible for whatever reason.
that's a good way to put it. For whatever reason.
I don't understand why it like, I don't usually care if somebody tries to do something new with an IP rather than making a new IP at this point, because the media is just too scared of losing money. But I don't understand remaking something and trying to keep it the same, but also changing the spirit of it. That's just bizarre.
Yeah.
Like, okay. I need to talk to. I guess I'll talk to more people. I talked to my person.
I
Talk to
suppose
anyone.
the answer is the same as it has always been.
Money.
Correct. Like, we want to bring
Money
in
is
the
great.
fans. We want to bring in the fans, so we got to make it look like it's the thing they liked. But
There's
we got to
always a
change it
but.
enough so it's not the same thing.
There's always a but.
Yeah.
Whether they understand what made it popular to begin with or not is a whole nother thing.
I don't even think they tried to make the live action thing to try to draw in fans, because even when I saw early pictures of stuff for it, I was like, this does not interest me at all.
Mhm.
And I love Cowboy Bebop.
Well, don't get me wrong, I want to give it a chance because, you know, they actually tried to get the suit and recreate the intro, and I thought, you know what?
Just watch.
Maybe. Just maybe.
Just watch the anime.
Yeah.
I have.
Just what? Yeah,
I have.
literally, just watch the anime. It's
And the nice thing about the anime is it's one of the few animes where the dub is widely considered to be better than the original
Yeah,
Japanese.
it
so
is.
you can sit down and make Becky watch it with you.
She has watched it.
Yeah.
That's my
I
point.
like
but
that-
again,
I
curiosity
like that-
is curiosity.
I like that Becky laughed as soon as you said it.
Oh, watching Cowboy Bebop. The anime. Yeah, you started watching it. You haven't finished it, but you at least watched it. But you haven't watched the live action version, have you?
I know that Shao, well, Shao was something I would do.
Whoops.
But yeah, as I said, curiosity. I just wanted to see, could this be a real dumpster fire? Or maybe, have they finally cracked it?
They cracked
And-
the whip, that's for sure.
And outside of a few actual anime recreated scenes, kudos to them. No, it's not worth your time. Just watch the original. It didn't show up until the very end.
That's why they ruined that.
Yeah. And also
Them,
Ed,
Becky. Them.
and
I don't know anything.
I think one of the only clips I saw from it was a clip with Ed, and
Mhm.
it looked like something out of like a 90s children's show by actors
Yep.
and writers that don't actually care or give children any kind of credit.
Yep.
Just like, oh, okay.
Yep.
I know most people don't like Ed, but Ed is one of my favorite characters.
No, a lot of people like Ed.
Oh,
Actually.
okay. Well, everyone I knew in high school hated Ed for some reason.
I liked Ed.
Ed is
He was-
fun. I like Ed. And
Yeah,
I-
Ed was one of my favorites. Although it took me longer than it should have to realize he was a girl. But that's not the point.
I don't think you're supposed to be able to tell.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
No, she's meant to be androgynous.
She specifically says Edward is a girl at
Yeah.
some point, but it doesn't.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter.
No,
Yeah.
it doesn't, because the character is fun. So, in this
I-
show, when they
I don't
introduce...
think. I don't think Ed cares that she's a girl either.
No, of course not. I mean, that's like asking, do you care you're a girl? Do
No,
you
I
care
don't.
you're a guy? My point exactly. You're
But
just
a lot.
you.
But the thing is, a lot of people actually do. Like, I don't think any of us do, but there are a lot of people that strongly identify with their gender to the point where if you took it away from them, it would break them. I just don't think it's any of us.
I think
Damn
the only reason I would care if they actually did it, and I would be like, why? Again, it's my question of like, why did you change this character? What reason did you have to change this character? That's the
Well-
only reason I would have a problem with it. And if you
Well, I'm glad you asked.
shoot,
They didn't change it. They just made
They
her
did.
a horrible cartoon
No, they did.
caricature. Oh, did they change her?
Yes, they were
What did-
going to make Ed non-binary. They even hired a non-binary actor to play Ed.
I mean, no, non-binary doesn't change Ed. Like Ed is kind of like non-binary.
I know,
Ed
But-
is non-binary,
I
or
know,
can
I
be
know.
easily read because Ed doesn't like. I would say that I'm non-binary because I don't really think that being female has anything to do with who I am.
No.
And I think Ed is the same.
Yeah, that's fine, but what I mean is, these are people, I kid you not, that explore the whole Faye is a lesbian, or maybe she's into guys. She has to find out her journey. So, if they're going like, oh, Ed's non-binary, they're probably going to really rub in your face, this is a non-binary character. They never got the chance, but they probably would have. Because, of course, they have to announce, oh yeah, in this show, Ed is non-binary, like it actually mattered.
Like I know this is kind of a meme that happened on the Cyber Sleuth thing,
Yeah.
but that's genuinely my feelings on all the non-binary shit. Like I didn't ask, and I don't care. So I really don't appreciate it when that thing is made a point of interest, unless it is a point of interest, unless it is part of a thing.
I think most people would agree because then it just becomes tokenism.
Yeah,
They
yeah,
jump in
basically.
for the
That-
sake of it.
Yeah, that's basically it.
So it
tokenism.
kind of debases people that want to have something to identify with, and it's just an empty character that's
Yep.
nothing.
Yep.
So that's
Bury your
when
lesbians.
that's when I start having problems with it, where I really don't care about this thing that you care so much about, and apparently
Yeah.
that's a problem.
If I was going to try to expand on that on Ed, she really strikes me as an ace person on top of that. So it'd
Yeah.
be really weird to see her being interested in anyone.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah, the thing is, like, Ed is like crazy.
She exists
yeah,
to be
she-
silly
yeah,
and a
she-
hacker.
She's
Yeah.
just like this interpretation of a cat that's just wandering around.
Yeah.
She deeps
Oh.
poops.
She spent like 10 days on the same chess game with the ultimate chess master or some such? Like,
Was it
Faye walks
fun?
by it. Yeah, and Faye walks by just like, oh, you playing a new game? It's like, no, same game. Like, but you've been at this for days. Yeah.
Okay, I don't know who else to talk to because when I talk to
What's-
the Coliseum, they say there's not enough level 4 tournament.
Okay, so you
Going
are
for a
level.
tournament?
You're level 3 then.
My person
talk to your leader.
base.
What did
Oh,
you
I
say?
didn't leave and come back. I just talked to them twice. I bet
Oh.
that is it.
Yeah.
I really hate I have to leave and come back sometimes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's kind of really stupid bad trigger. Just do the
Yeah.
trigger as soon as the dialogue is finished. Because, like, I've told her I did the things.
Mm.
Uh,
I think I've mentioned this to.
Oh, there's a thief. Yeah. Okay, so
I had to
keep
find a
talking.
thief?
Yeah, I remember there was a person who stole the parts.
yeah.
Basically, go to the Tamers Club for a second. Was there a girl there?
I don't remember. I think I went there and there was just the random guy. That's
Well,
there.
go there for a second. The Tamers Club.
Like I have to walk around and talk to everyone. I talked to Angemon and he said different stuff.
Yeah.
Mm.
Talk to this guy for a sec. Yeah, there was a girl that I guess you forgot.
Oh
basi-
yeah, I don't. Where did she go? I don't remember where she went.
Yeah, that's Kim. She's gonna leave. go talk to Andromon, I think.
Okay, I have talked to him.
Yeah. You basically have to talk and find out more about Kim, and she's going to be in a domain. And you'll have to fight her, and then she'll invite you to the Vice Dome.
Okay. Oh, I went to the wrong place.
No, you're at the right place.
Where do I get ammo for my cannons?
Which cannon?
I'm not
From the
sure.
ammo-
Which...
Missile
The-
gun? I
from,
mean,
from the
Yeah, yeah.
guy that sells ammo.
yeah. There's a guy
Oh,
next to the
okay.
parts guy who sells ammo.
Ah, okay.
He's
alright.
got a blue cap instead. Yeah,
Yeah.
go talk to Angemon for a sec, and maybe
Do you have anything else to say?
yeah.
You know what annoyed me? Changing a character for no legit reason in RoboCop. That was just weird.
What did they change in RoboCop?
Well, have you actually watched RoboCop before? First off.
No, I don't think so.
Okay, so a bit of
I
backstory.
I know the story of RoboCop, though. You don't need to tell it to me.
That's fine, that's fine. Basically, RoboCop, he had a female partner. And, say what you will, for the times he was very active, actually helped out. So when they made a new version of RoboCop, where he's all black and sleek and all that jazz, they got rid of her character and just gave RoboCop a token black partner, male, and he did nothing for the film. So it's like, why did you even bother changing the character if it adds nothing?
To disappoint all the
Because-
black viewers.
Or like in the new Trigon, it's like, oh, Millie's not in this. We've got Robert De Niro.
Wait.
It's like,
Wait, Millie's not in it?
Nope.
nope.
No,
Don't talk about Trigon.
You've got Robert De Niro,
What?
a drunk older man telling, what was her name, Meryl, how to
Meryl.
how to do the job. So it's like, oh, he's gonna die, isn't he?
Wait,
Because
wait.
of course he is.
Our insurance adjusters aren't in it anymore.
No,
Give them
she's a
back.
news reporter for
Aw.
some reason.
Girls shouldn't go out into the scary place with guns. They need to stay home and be news reporters. What?
Oh no, she's
Oh,
out in the world and whatnot.
so they don't get to have cool guns and be giants in
No,
the
she
case
still
of
she
the
still
other-
No.
has like she still has the same personality and stuff, but they just changed her job.
Yeah, and she's a underclassman to as I said, a drunken old geezer. I say old, in his 40s, but you know what I mean.
It is old.
Okay, Andromon said something about where he is, but I don't think I remember what he said. And now that I talked to him, he's just like, "Yeah, you should be able to find her.
Okay,
Mm.
he said that
She's at the modem
domain. Yeah, go to the modem domain.
But it hasn't given me any new domains.
And don't get me wrong, this
Go-
isn't me saying. Go on.
Nah, I was gonna say, since he gave you the modem domain name.
Oh,
There it
okay,
is.
now it's there. So he's another person I had to talk to and leave and come back and talk to again. Then.
Yeah.
This game, man, I'm really enjoying it, but I wish the trigger system was a lot better. This is something I would have been able to do in high school, is like have triggers
Mm-hmm.
that don't require you to leave and come back.
Yeah. And again, this isn't me saying the new Trigon is bad by any stretch. No. It's just one of those things like,
Why,
why are you making it? Yeah, why are you making it more generic? Because of course, as I said, the mentor character does indeed die. What a surprise! Who saw that coming? Anyone that's watched any normal anime, I
Well,
suppose.
wasn't Millie? Wait, was Millie the little one or the tall one?
the tall,
Tall one.
no one.
So Millie was like learning from
Yep,
the other
Meryl.
person, right? I
Yep.
can't remember the names of most of the
It's fine.
characters.
It's fine.
So
Don't worry.
they took Millie out and made
Yep,
the other person, not the
Yep.
mentor, but the
Yep.
someone be.
be mentored. Yeah,
I don't even like. This
by a
doesn't even
drunken old
seem like.
geezer.
This doesn't even seem like tokenism because
Oh, no.
they went backwards.
No,
Yeah, it's not.
Reese wasn't talking about tokenism in this case. He
No,
was
no,
just
no,
like,
no.
I hate it when they change it. You change the character. Well, that's why he
Is-
brought up
is-
the black man
And
and the
he's
Robocop.
he's not even interesting, is he?
No,
He's just
No.
a drunk guy.
he's a drunk guy that knows more than say like, oh, I don't know. It's like, oh, Vash, you really have a tragic past. Yes, I do, old man, but I'm not going to tell you. Yes, I know. That kind of character, like, oh, I know more of what's going on than I'm letting on, kind of thing. But don't mind me, I'm just drunk.
Hey, Reese,
You know, it's just
Reese,
like,
Reese.
yo,
It's like
Yes.
they took that drunk gunsmith and gave him a bigger role.
yeah. You know the type where they're just like, think Clint Eastwood, basically. Just, oh, I'm down on my luck and just drinking, but I've seen some shit in my life.
Also,
So when I
Okay.
see,
can you confirm Dorset says there's no donuts so far?
Donuts. There's
There
no
is no
donuts in
donuts.
Oh, the
Trigon?
donuts.
There's no donuts?
no, there is
What?
not. No
What?
donuts.
What?
No,
What?
no
What?
donuts. None.
This
I'm
isn't
sorry.
It's not Trigon.
There's no
donuts.
fun.
Donuts. Donuts is in the soundtrack name of the second soundtrack. I think is called Second Donuts or something.
Yeah.
Is there a Kuroi Neko-sama?
Oh yeah, is the black cat there?
No.
This is not
What
Trigon.
is... What is...
As I said, they changed Trigon by making it as generic anime as you can.
It's not Trigon anymore. What? You can't have Trigon and not have donuts or a black cat or...
I'm sorry,
Nelly
but this is
or-
what they decided. This is what they decided.
This is not Trigon.
Like, after watching the first 2 or 3 episodes, it's like, I have to watch the old one just for some fun.
And Dorset says it's just a Valorant skin now.
Basically, yeah.
And like, I don't care that much if they change stuff as long as they do something interesting with it.
Well, this is it. Like, don't get me
But they
wrong.
didn't do anything interesting with this.
The only thing that is quote unquote interesting about this series is the action set pieces when Vash's brother comes in and wrecks shit. That's about it.
So Nice
Like-
has already shown up in your only.
Oh yeah,
episodes
third
in.
episode. Third episode.
Jeez.
Third episode, not only does he slaughter God knows how many people,
Have
but the
Are
way he
they-
does it is just wow.
Have
Okay.
you read the manga?
I have read some of the manga, not all the way through.
Because the manga is so different from the anime, it would be interesting to see if
Mhm.
they tried to do anything more like the manga in the new one or not.
Well, this is it. When I heard they're doing a new Trigon, I thought they were staying closer to the manga. So I was willing to forgive, and then it's like, well, here's Robert De Niro. Who the fuck is Robert De Niro?
That's the
Where's
guy that
Millie?
plays Millie, right?
Yep.
Ugh.
Really don't drag her.
And then again, like, as I said, I gave it a go, and it's like, okay, so there's no donuts. Vash is still quite entertaining, but okay. alright.
Does he sing the Total Slaughter song?
Not that
No.
I've seen so far.
I need
But-
the Total Slaughter song.
Murder, death, kill.
And as far as I'm aware, he hasn't even done the love and peace stuff.
It's not even Trigon.
You know,
I mean,
it's
I guess he only sings Total Slaughter once, but you know.
Dorset says if they don't change stuff, they can't say it's theirs. Ba-dum-bum,
Again, I wasn't, against them changing some things. I gave it a shot, but as you say, it doesn't feel like Trigon.
It's not Trigon, and they're not doing anything interesting with it.
That's it. They're not doing anything interesting with it. I don't mind them changing some bits, but if it's not interesting, then what's the point?
Yeah.
If it's just another 12 episode series where I'm a reluctant protagonist that has to try and stop my evil demented brother, whilst the girl essentially does nothing and the old man's trying to spout wisdom, and you've got a traitor with a giant crossfire gun,
Reese,
it's like,
Reese.
Yo.
He's a drunk. He's spotting wisdom teeth.
Oh no.
Is Wolfwood in it?
yes, he's in it.
Okay.
I don't know if he's died again yet, but he is in it.
I mean, and like, isn't Wolfwood supposed to hook up with Millie?
Yes.
He's supposed to give her a child and die. That's it.
yes.
That's just gone.
Yeah.
Why?
I don't know. That's my biggest question. Just why?
Tell
Not
me
why
why.
did you make another Trigon? Why did you do nothing interesting with it?
Because enough people will watch it because it's Trigun.
Basically, it's like name recognition.
It's like how Stephen Colbert is the biggest Lord of the Rings / Third Middle Earth nerd, but at the
Yep.
same time he's not bothered at all by like The Hobbit, and it's like I don't understand you, dude. How can
I personally didn't mind the first Hobbit. I found it fun because they still sang, but everything after that was just like a downward slope where it's just like
Yeah.
one slip and you can't stop.
and it's not what's his face's fault either. The
Peter Jackson.
Yeah, it's not his fault. He wanted to make one movie, and then the studio was like, "No, we want you to make 3." Ignore the fact that this is like a book for 12-year-olds with like 300 pages in it.
Mike Clark, WWE says, who would be your partner Digimon be?
Oh wow! If you haven't been watching any of the streams as of late,
We've
Well,
mine is such a secret. Clearly,
Demon.
not for Rio.
Demon.
two of them on the right there went with the data types, so they went with the Patamons. And Reese will tell you it's Gabumon, but it's Patamon.
no, it's Gobamon. It's always
No,
Gobamon.
it's Patamon.
I have
It's a
3
Patamon
Gobamon.
called
Don't,
Gabumon.
don't test me. I've
It's a
got 3.
Patamon called Gabumon.
I mean, in stream we had to start with Patamon, but I'm pretty sure Rio got Patamon because he wanted to easily get Gabumon.
I have 4.
Yeah. What a surprise! You have all the Gabumon.
All the Gobamon!
I totally didn't call this happening.
Of course not. I am so secretive about this. It's a complete mystery. No one knows my favorite. I've been so subtle about it.
Yeah, here you are screaming about friendship.
Friendship!
Look, Lucas found the Leomon.
I was gonna say. Look, I'm about to kill one.
Upgrade the counter.
And just for the sake of it, I'm gonna kill him first.
Clark says, my partner is the member of the Royal Knights.
Is that Agumon?
No.
Agumon. Oh, you don't start with Agumon at the Royal Knights?
That's called Hawks. I'm not sure who the Royal Knights were.
Oh,
Really?
are you talking about the one? He's either talking about the 3rd season or the one with Dorumon. Then I think because the Royal Knights seem to feature most heavily in that one.
Oh,
But-
okay.
The one with Dorumon doesn't have humans, so maybe what's the Omnimon? Oh, okay.
Omni.
That is one of the Royal Knights. Omnimon is. a
Oh,
Royal Knight.
right,
I
right.
thought
It's
he-
okay. It's a Digimon classification, right?
Yeah, I
dumb.
thought he was talking about the red one in Digimon World, in the 3rd Digimon anime.
Yeah.
I can't remember his name, but I really like.
Oh, Guilmon.
Yeah, Guilmon.
Yeah.
I mean, he becomes a Royal Knight eventually.
Yeah,
Yes.
he does.
Yes, he
Yeah.
does. Was that his... That was his Mega, wasn't it? Or was it his Ultimate?
I
Mega.
don't remember.
Mega.
Mega.
His ultimate is basically looks like
Metal Greymon, but
no,
his version.
No, it basically looks like his champion version, but with metal on top.
Oh, okay, I got you. Yeah.
You mean
Yeah.
like
The typical
Greymon.
ultimate.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes. Anti-Randomon
Yeah, I got you.
and Seedramon.
I'm not gonna lie, I did actually like Guilmon's design. when he
Guilmon
was-
is really cute.
Actually, I think I got one in Cybersleeve. Currently.
Guilmon.
Yes, he's in the farm at the minute, but he's been trained up in the background.
For
when I
we've
need
sent him to the farm.
oh
Mary,
Oh,
I'm here to get
no.
out Guilmon. Oh, I am so sorry, Tamer. What did you do? All those Digimon you sent to the farm, they're happily retired. What did you do, Mirai?
I've sent them to the future. That's in my name.
would you like scrambled eggs?
Oh no.
Tamer, do you like scrambled eggs?
I think if I had to take into consideration the mega forms of the Digimon, it would probably be like the one that the dragony one that Gatomon can become.
Oh, Sylphie. Is
Uh,
it? No, not Sylphimon.
No, the dragony one.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Magnadramon.
Yeah,
Magnetron, yeah.
yeah.
I'm actually
I really-
not sure
I like-
who I'd want as a partner.
But that's only taking into consideration their final, like,
Yeah.
their final form that's specific to them, I guess, or that's expected of them. But I think if I was just going off rookies, it would be Biomon or Dorumon.
Yeah.
Dorumon.
I love Imperial Dramon.
Wait, what?
Imperial Dramon.
Imperial Dramon. That's what.
Oh, okay.
That's what Beemon becomes, right?
Yeah.
Goes brr. Isn't Imperial Dramon also classified as a Royal Knight?
Yeah, he has the version with the sword.
Yeah, it's the second mega form.
Isn't that a DNA Digivolved form? Ultramon?
Imperial Dramon is a DNA Digivolve form in the anime, but yeah, like he becomes like that dragon type, and then a level later he goes into like night mode.
Oh, okay. And yes, you can get that in Digimon Sleuths, Lucas.
Ooh, I need to play it. I actually told Al like I'll be playing it.
There are Vmons, I must play it.
Yeah, I must play it. I was gonna play it post stream, so I don't interrupt. But I keep forgetting to download it, and every time I think playing Digimon, I just grab this.
No. Cyber Sleuth is a lot nicer than this.
Oh no, this will fuck you up. This will do everything it can to fuck you up, and it will not pull any punches.
Oh no, I just meant in terms of Digivolution and all that. Cyber Sleuth is a lot nicer.
Yeah, you can control your paths much easier.
Imagine controlling your pets in this shit.
Oh no, I wasn't getting out of the steps. Shit.
Imagine not fucking up your evolution line on an ATP Digimon and you lost like half of your moves. Can't be me.
Has that happened to you recently?
No, of course not.
It did happen to Lucas, yes.
Oh, I'm sorry, Lucas.
Not specifically in this save file, but stuff happens.
Aw, that sucks. You had a sadness.
Because this
this-
happened to me. I made
This
my
game will-
mistakes.
This game will fuck you up anyway it wants to.
Oh yeah.
I love it.
You like the sense of danger.
I'm in danger.
See.
By the way, while looking up the covers for this game, I saw the poster, and it has Vidramon, like on the cover, but he's screaming, "Get off my planet!" And I have no idea why.
Okay.
Dear. Oh yeah, what partner Digimon would you have, Oleg?
Like I said, I'm not sure. Probably Patamon, because it was like either Patamon or probably Patamon. I used to really like Patamon.
Yeah.
He's a cute.
I'm not too familiar with a lot of the new ones, unfortunately, so I
Same.
can't really comment on a lot of them.
They have slowed down on adding new ones as much. Like there's still new ones, but it's not like you get a whole slew of new ones every single new game or cartoon.
Yeah.
Like Cross Wars has some new ones, but it also has a lot of old ones, or just
Right.
variants of old ones.
Yeah.
Well, the thing is, like in
Yeah.
Cyber Sleuth, a lot of the ones like gets shadowed over, or some of them like I have never seen them.
Yeah, when you look at the Digimon Digivolution charts, you got their silhouettes, and a few of them very simple to guess. Others, not so much. And that could just be the pose, or it's generally just a new Digimon we've never seen before.
Who is that Digimon?
Basically.
Yeah, basically.
I'll be right back.
Because
Oh, Lucas is going somewhere.
I dropped out of Digimon after season 3 with Tamers.
I
For whatever reason, they didn't show the one after it, where the kids have those statues to Digivolve.
Yeah, where the kids turn into Digimon?
Yeah, I never
I-
saw that
I-
season.
Didn't watch it because what's the point? It
I-
just turned
I-
into a
I-
Digimon.
I watched a bit of it. The way they get into the digital world in that one is through a train. Like I think they fall asleep on the train and then they wake up there in the digital world.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, they can't go back. And there's this war going on in the digital world.
Mm.
So yeah, they don't get partners, but they find kind of like the same thing like as armor eggs, like in
Yeah.
season 2.
They're like
Yeah.
spirits or something.
Yeah, and
Yeah, Spirit
they
Evolution.
they assume those ones, and I think they have a couple.
Yeah.
Yeah, they do end up having a couple, and they end up finding Trainmon that might be able to take them back, but there
Yeah.
seems to be a lot of angst going on.
Yeah, and the thing is that the main character actually does manage to go back once, but he returns as a rookie version of his evolution,
Yeah.
and
That sounds
he's
weird.
he's miserable during that time, and he's like
Aw.
trying his best to get back to undo this.
To become a human again?
Yeah, like basically the train, it's either the train or something fucks him up where he's back in the digital, in the real world, but everyone's freaking out because it's a monster.
Whoa.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know for whatever reason, that season never aired here, at least not for me.
Disney bought it, I believe. So if you didn't have access to Disney, you couldn't have watched it.
Fair enough.
Because the only time I remember seeing it was when visiting cousins who had cable.
Mhm.
And I was like, it's Digimon, but I don't mind not being able to watch it because
Yeah.
there's not really any... I mean, it sounds like it actually is interesting, but I like monsters.
Yeah. And then the next season I would watch, and it was sporadic in ways that I could watch it, was the one where, like, they're not adults, but they're a lot older than most protagonists I've seen. And the main guy can't digivolve his Digimon unless he punches a Digimon in the face.
I think that's... You know how I was telling you there's a Digimon MMO?
Yeah.
I think that's the same universe as the MMO is in. I can't remember what the anime was called, though.
Yeah.
Did it have Geogreymon instead of a normal Greymon?
Yep.
Yeah,
The one with the red
one.
things, yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, so that one was on what was it? XD, I think, or Toon Zone or some stuff like that.
So
anyway.
it's still on Disney.
Well, yeah, but I was a lot older and I just didn't have that kind of interest. If it was on, it was on. I wouldn't, be like, oh, I gotta see the next episode. It's just,
Yeah.
it's there.
I
Kind of.
remember being so sad because my cable dipped out for the last couple of episodes of Adventure. Because I was really invested in it.
Oh yeah. And I never got into, was it X Wars or whatever? So
Cross Wars is interesting.
yeah,
It's
I think that one's on
weird.
Netflix. I could be wrong.
I don't know. I pirated it.
Fair enough.
I was in college, so
No worries.
It is online.
Yes.
it
Wink.
exists.
And
There's
yeah,
apparently a second Cross Wars. I haven't seen that one.
Hmm.
And then there's Ghost Game, which is going now. And there was Appmon. I tried to watch an episode of Appmon, and I couldn't even get through one episode. So
Ooh,
I think
okay.
Appmon might be dumb.
rightio. And obviously, they announced the whole reboot for Adventure,
Oh yeah,
and I thought I'd give it a try, but I never got round to it.
it's. I don't know if it's because COVID happened, but it's really weird and slow in the beginning, and then COVID happened, There's an episode that apparently they just got one animator that's known for quickly animating episodes to do it by himself because they didn't have the time or money because of COVID.
Oh no. How was the product?
For one guy probably doing the bulk of it, it was actually pretty okay. But
Okay.
it's you see Omnimon in the first episode. You see everyone's megas, or is it? Megas. You see because everyone gets a mega. You see everyone's megas within like the first 5 episodes, I think.
Some of them are gigantic.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know what to tell you.
Like if you're used to seeing Wargreymon being like similar size to the humans, no, he is gigantic now.
Wow. Okay. I mean, I knew he was taller than Tai, obviously.
No.
But...
Like, you remember the size of Metal Greymon? He's bigger than that.
What?
Yes.
No.
As I said, gigantic. He's like a Gundam.
What?
Okay.
That's insane.
I mean, he was still bigger than a fully grown man in.
Well,
in
that's the
Adventure.
thing. He was
yeah.
human-sized.
No, he
Yeah.
was bigger than human sized in Adventure.
Yeah, I'm just generally, but this is like Gundam-sized. No comparison.
Yeah.
Oh no! I gotta look this up.
Somebody posted like a size chart at some point. I can look it up for you.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's just like
Because I'm used to Wargreymon being about this big. I'm putting in Host General. You know, he can hold a teenage Tai
Yes.
on his shoulder. No biggie. Not that thing. But this, I think I found a comparison for you, Oleg. This is insane.
Oh,
yeah, this is what I mean. Like he's Gundam-sized.
Christ!
Jesus.
And and again, it's not just him. Metal Garurumon is like the same.
God damn!
I honestly don't mind that they're extra giant size personally, but
Yeah, here it is. This is what I'm used to from the original series.
so basically they became the size of Omnimon.
Yeah, kind
Yeah,
of.
Because
apparently.
Omnimon is gigantic even in the original series too.
I mean, I never really gave consideration to their heights, but damn!
Yeah.
That's a glow up.
Someone in the animation studio saw Wargreymon and said, he's built like a building, and a young animator there was like, oh, he's a building? Okay.
You can't blame me for my lack of knowledge of English.
Yes.
Oh, goodness
But it's
me.
also the thing that makes it really slow is for a really long time it's only Tai and
Matt.
Matt. I don't remember. What's his name in the Japanese?
Oh,
Toshiro?
Blumenau. Yeah, Toshiro, I think.
It's
Let me look that
it's
up.
only them two in the digital world, and they're doing this stupid, we're we're antagonistic to each other thing. We're too good. To
Sorry,
work with
it's
each other
Yamoto.
thing.
Yamato.
Yamato.
Yeah.
Yes. They're doing the stupid thing where where Yamato is trying to be all mysterious and a hard ass, and Tai is
I'm too
just
cool
doesn't
for
like
school, so I'm
Tai,
missing
of
school.
that. Tai hates the attitude.
Yeah.
If they put a flowing scarf on Yamato, I wouldn't be surprised.
Actually, that's close. They
I
did
can't
actually
remember
add.
if they did or not.
No, they actually did add something to the redesign. Hold on, let's see if I
Yeah.
can find it.
I think the one thing I did really like is
Oh yeah, they added some wrist thing on him for some reason. It's like a green.
Was
Scarf or
was
tie?
Koshiro Izzy then?
Toshiro, I think, is the body and the brother, wasn't it?
Okay.
Yeah,
No,
TK.
that's-
No, that's Tai
Takeru.
Chi.
Yeah, Takeru. Tai Chi is...
Tai Chi. Tai Chi is Tai.
Yes.
Yeah, Tai Chi
I'm
is
talking,
Tai.
I'm
yeah.
talking about the brother, which is...
Oh, the little
Takeru,
brother.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, wait, is my inventory full?
Hmm?
Oh, I
Isn't
can't shoot
that-
this anyway.
Isn't
But,
the other one Joe?
Yeah, Joe's the old one.
Mhm. Yeah, Joe is the oldest.
But Izzy actually is really active. Like he's not in the digital world, but he does a lot of beepy computer things. Like
is
he does in like 2 episodes in
Yeah.
Adventure. I like that.
Why is the best looking character have the ugliest Digimon?
Oh, you leave my Gobumon alone. How dare? How dare you? Away with you, woman.
She's kind of brutal, isn't she?
I know, right? She's all like, oh yeah, Matt, the good looking one. Why does he have the most ugly one? You leave my Gobumon alone. Leave him be. I love Gobumon.
Back to your TV shows.
Back to your couch, woman. You enjoy who's talking. Yeah.
It's called Look Who's Talking, and it's directed by Amy Heckery, who is a genius.
It's directed by a person that doesn't look like she has a rag over her face.
What?
Come on.
Sweetheart. Of course not. What?
But I think my biggest takeaway from the reboot is they pad it out a lot for some reason. It apparently, once it starts going, is much more action-y than Adventure was.
Yeah.
But like the first 10 episodes is just like you see random digital landscapes with Brachiomon, and it's playing epic sounding music and nothing's happening, and it's just like like it's like they're playing out Jurassic Park every episode with the Brachiosaurus. Only it's just random parts of the digital world. It's like, okay, you're trying to make this seem cool and mysterious, but you're just wasting our time, and it doesn't seem that cool and mysterious. 'Cause the backgrounds aren't as interesting as an adventure. So yeah.
Yeah.
That is my
That's my
my
review.
impression of like 5 to 10 episodes of what is it, like 50 episodes or something?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You just reminded me of this quote.
Of what?
It's in the host journal.
Oh, is this the?
This is Jurassic. I think it's from Nostalgia Critic.
Yeah, it is.
Is it the singing?
Yeah.
Holy shit!
I had
it's a dinosaur.
I
Yeah,
had a
it's-
friend that took. If it's the song I think it is, they took that song and they made it their alarm. and not just an alarm, but you know those old like alarms that the radio alarms that are freaking
Yeah.
loud.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. That's what they did it on. So it would blast you
Amazing.
from across like the other side of the house.
Oh God Almighty, that's brilliant.
Wow, that is the world we have. I need-
All these new Digimon shows, and I'm here watching O2 again for like the 10th time.
Oops, I shot the wrong kind of missile.
Oh,
I
dear.
really wish it wouldn't waste my missiles when I shoot the wrong kind.
Yeah.
I was gonna be like, are you sure you want to use the level 1 on this level 2 rock? Because it's not gonna work.
Mhm.
It's even worse when like in the domain I was like you need to have a specific radar to see,
Ooh.
and otherwise everything's just dark. And
That sounds scary.
well, it's not that it's scary. It's just like you're going in blind, and all you have is your like map radar, so you can still sort of see. But if you hit a wall, you will not see anything.
Oh no.
So yeah, I wasted a lot of like drill missiles because obviously they put all the level 5 walls, like
Oh.
rocks there.
Of course.
Living up to Lucas's description of this game.
Yeah.
Oh, suffer.
Definitely got to
Suffer.
suffer.
I was a little bit disappointed that this new location seems to have the same Digimon, but now it's giving me Eloquan and Dreamogomon, so yay. I can come back later and catch new Digimon. I don't have to try to.
I'll be back in a
breed
sec.
Eloquan.
You wanna
Okay.
you wanna end it, Reese?
Hmm?
You wanna
Well, I
end
got to, but I also got to take a painkiller.
it? Okay.
Ooh.
Obviously, I'm not gonna rush you guys to think, but I've got work tomorrow.
No,
Yeah.
we can just end it now. And then
Yeah.
you
Okay,
can go
man.
relax.
Fair dues.
So
I've already saved, so it's just yeah, you guys.
Yeah, I'm stuck in a dungeon.
I
It's
just
fine,
finished
it's fine.
the one I was doing.
anyway,
It's cool.
thank you everybody for watching. We're gonna end it here.
Yeah.
We'll return again tomorrow with a little bit more near Automata.
Yeah.
And soon Resident Evil 4.
And soon Resident Evil
Roboplex.
4, the new one.
Yeah. Tuesday I'll be playing Cyber Sleuth. Wednesday we'll be friends with Bex. And if all goes well, we should hopefully play Cyber Sleuth again on the Friday.
Yeah. Hopefully I will not get food poisoning again. Haha, fun times.
We can hope.
Anyway,
Check-
good night
check
everybody.
Check the things.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.